Whoa. What the fuck? What a surprise. Jordan Grace has pulled up to NXT, y'all. What? Now, that was a nice surprise right there. Pull up. What the fuck? Hold up. Okay, there we go. Wow, Jordan Grace pulled up. We're going to talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of news. That's actually a real nice surprise, NXT. Nice. I definitely give y'all that. Jordan Grace against Roxanne Perez, a.k.a. Roxy. Definitely here for that. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, can't forget, B. It's episode 207. Welcome to the Council Roundtable. We talk about the old-fashioned rats and let y'all know what's happening. Pull up. But in the meantime, in between time, let's play some tunes. Kill some time till the guys get here. Let me go.
I'm from the back block, it's hotter than the matchbox. Put scammies off a laptop, Iraqis till my shit pop. Don't treat it like a pit stop or you might get your shit rocked. The flies where they kick rock, so nigga watch your snot box. The dine is always tip top, just blame it on pure hip hop. My niggas know I've been hot. I used to hit the hood and pray for knots, then hit the block with blueprint in the speaker box. I know it's cold, but the block's hot, and dirty waters like the copper, will it ever stop? This fly city state of mind, while a nigga only grind, cause I saw my nigga shine, but then he caught it 3 to 9. For total straps at the Coney, and plus the ops on get back, so you know I got it on me.
Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. I'm from the block with niggas, chase figures. We Mr. Homies is dead, we pour liquor. You dudes goofy like John Ritter. Nutcrackers from summer to winter. From the projects they call Murder Hill. You get body and they got the burner still. Don't forget the arcade and the pizza shop. Camping out the Dr. J's when sneakers drop. 4th of July, you hear the guns pop. Got it from the back of the trunk, not gun shops. Looking for the dude with the bud on the corner. People start wilding out when weather's warmer. Hard to find a regular job that pays good. Main reason why dudes hustle in the hood. Shell shock from these cops that act racist. They don't like us cause our black faces. Locking up innocent dudes that lose cases. These projects is known for their mazes. My block similar to Double Dragon. Right around the corner the ops stay clashing. It's a passion, we grind for rations. Just imagine the clubs we crashing. Fuckin' with my block, this shit gets dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie. Fuckin' with my block, this shit get dangerous. Fuckin' with my block, these clowns don't hang with us. Fuckin' with my block, we stay on duty. We outside, my nigga, it's a movie.
Not finished with you!
I've been an affiliate to lyrical magnificence. My brain never been impotent. Annihilate competition quick. Deadly with that penmanship. Right bars with ice picks. Got a vice grip on a nice chick with nice lips. I like it. Stop my feet till it breaks the ground. Equivalent to an earthquake sound. Grab your collar then shake it down. Leave you at the lost pound. Grind and pound your face mush. People with talent need a push. Now they gangsta aura was. Plus I thank them for the push. This beat makes me lose my mind. Grab your neck and rip your spine. Break that hammer Valentine. Gonna need some turpentine to heal up your bruised cuts. Right? Every day I'm losing fucks. Sorry about your damn luck. Drink that please, that's in my cup. I've been told you you're a waste. All you is a waste space. Get your hands up out my face before I have to catch a case. Drag your carcass on the floor so your flesh get ripped apart. Savage style you can't ignore. Already ate but feed me more. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends. I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends. I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends. I'm a monster among men. I bet you think you're gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey mentality. Just another fatality. So bring down, we'll keep the crown. I'm aggressive with my style. Fuck that bitch, then smack a child. Monsters don't have time for clowns. In the darkness like a shroud. Locked on target, then I pound. Snatch you up, did it make a sound? Got you stretched, you lost some pounds. I'm a super heavyweight. Put you on my daily plate. Collect the skulls, dig my safe. My brain is in outer space. I like space, but not the rapper. Spiteful with that shit, you bastard. Got you baptized like a pastor. Can create another disaster. Let me loose, I'll break the chain. Shoot one glass, don't feel the pain. All these motherfuckers sound the same. Caught my path, don't make a lane. Can't be tamed, won't never change. Mix my strength for Hulk Bane. Hang you from a window pane. Scary like the Mandalay. Then to the back is known to peace. I will walk, nigga, fuck with peace. Make sure opposition is deceased. All they do is call police. Now his mama wanna cry. The tears flowing from my eyes. Probably gonna testify. Split your body like a pie. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you don't gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. Fuck them, create my own trends. I don't have friends, I'm a monster among men. I bet you don't gonna get away. Better hope and pray for a better day. You all my prey, baby, elevate. Just another fatality.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it, B. Those that be watching the uploads, definitely appreciate y'all watching the uploads. Make sure you keep hitting that thumbs up. I'm just gonna do my thing, talk my shit. You know what I mean? Until the comrades pull up. I guess we could start off with this day in wrestling history. Why not? First and foremost, happy birthday to Seth Rollins. Ha ha ha! You know how he be laughing. Happy birthday to that dude. Like, knowing him, you know how crazy his outfits is. He might be wearing a whole damn birthday cake. Knowing him, that dude be dressing crazy, but nonetheless, happy birthday to him. And also a speedy recovery. I'm not going to lie. I definitely see Seth Rollins showing up at next year's Royal Rumble. Well, matter of fact, I'll take that back because if he shows up in the Royal Rumble next year, he's going to have to win. Come to think of it, has Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble before? I don't think he has. But they're not going to have him. They're not going to have Seth Rollins pull up at the Royal Rumble as a big surprise and then lose. But happy birthday to him nonetheless. You know the vibes. It's also Jeremy Borat's birthday, and it's this dude Headbanger Ma's birthday. Running around saying real men wear skirts. Whatever you say, sir. But yeah, B. Oh yeah, I got NXT in the background. But yeah, man, that was a hell of a surprise, man. Ariana Grace, excuse me. Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace showed up, man. So it's gonna be Jordan Grace against Roxanne Perez. You know, Jordan Grace showed up with the title and everything. I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't even hear. No, I know she's not gonna put the knockout championship on the line, but you see how these dudes play ball, how NXT or WWE play ball with whatchamacallit, with TNA. Like this is what we need when it comes to WWE and AEW. Hell, shit, throw TNA in there also when it comes to Forbidden Door. Let's really make Forbidden Door what we really want it to be. Other than that, I ain't gonna lie, I never was really that interested in Forbidden Door anyway. But yeah, man, like that's what I would do. And I know Triple H would want to do it. I definitely think Tony Khan want to do it. He could throw all the shots at WWE all he wants. I would not be surprised if he wants to work with them in Forbidden Door, because that's what Forbidden Door really should be for. You know, y'all did the whole NJPW shit, and I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't really care much about that because I don't watch NJPW. You know what I'm saying? The matches, it's just like when it comes to when it comes to the NJPW matches, they're just too long to me. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And then the constant kickouts. Yes, I get it builds suspense and all that shit. I get it, but that shit gets done too much. That's what makes a lot of finishers, you know what I mean? They're not protected like that anymore. Like, for instance, not talking about NJPW, but just talking like in general, like the Razor's Edge. Remember the Razor's Edge? Nobody kicked out the Razor's Edge. I don't think anybody ever kicked out the Razor's Edge. I don't think so. But now everybody kicks out that shit. The Razor's Edge is just like a regular old body slam now. Shit crazy. I see you, Black Star.
Yo, what's goody?
Yeah. Ain't none. I guess people be forgetting that I saw the hour earlier.
Yo, but Jordan Grace, she's
yeah, Roxy, man.
Yeah, she's Roxy's title match.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, I spoke about it like as soon as I pulled up, that's when it happened. I was like, oh shit, that's a great surprise.
She must have signed.
Well, she still got the Knockouts Championship.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she came out with it.
Oh, okay. Or she's going to sign.
Yeah, it's I won't be surprised because look how she was in the Royal Rumble. She was a fucking star in the Royal Rumble.
Like there's every indication in the world. If she's getting a title shot day fucking one, she must have signed.
Did she? I don't know if they put the title. I didn't get to hear what they were saying. I just because I'm over here. I just see like I'm in the living room and I just I got the TV on in my room.
Like that's title match 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Yeah, at Battleground. Yeah, Battleground. Yeah. So the belt is on the line.
Yeah. The belt has to be on the line. Let me see. Let me be accurate here.
Go ahead. You got to be sleuthy.
Exactly. Hold on a second.
Yeah, man, but that's great news, and this is going to be a great match. Have they ever even fought before?
No.
Okay, yeah, man. NXT, man, that's really great surprise.
Yes, for the title.
That's crazy. You think they're really gonna go there with it and pull the trigger? That'll make history if Jordan Grace was to win the NXT Women's Championship.
She must have signed. Like, there's no question in my mind that she signed.
Well, does she have an upcoming match? Jordan Grace, does she have an upcoming match?
She has to lose the title.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like,
So, in between these 2 weeks, she's gonna lose the Impact title probably because of Roxy.
you think Roxy gonna pull up to TNA? That'll be crazy if Roxy pulls up to TNA.
Most likely because of Roxy.
That'll be crazy. They better do that. That'll be hot.
Yeah, they're gonna have to break down that way. She has to lose the title because of Roxy, and then she'll come over to WWE, probably win the title, and then face Julia in July. Yeah, face Julia in July.
Julia, I'll never make a fool of you.
But let me be right back.
All right, cool.
Continue with the show.
Of course.
Oh yeah, and plus, what the fuck was that match?
Which match? Oh, this dude, Darby Allen, crazy ass. Was it Arcade?
He burns the motherfucker.
Yo, he's trying to fucking roast his nuts.
Then the motherfucker gets a pin. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that shit. I'm like, only in AEW when a motherfucker gets burnt alive, he can still continue on with the match. Only AEW, boy.
Like, if it was WWE, he could be out for like 6 months.
Yeah, right. Like, he's supposed to be out permanently. Motherfucker was on fire.
Like when JR got roasted on an open fire, he was off like
right. And that's the thing, like, this dude, well, thank God for the Bucks, man. That dude, Jungle Bum Whack Perry, should be blowing the Young Bucks right now. They basically saved his life.
Better than Pinky.
I'm telling you, like, what the fuck? I see that because I didn't watch it. I was watching the highlights. And that was like the first highlight that pulled up. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm on the fence with it. Like, I have mixed feelings about it because, I like my fair share of fuck shit when it comes to wrestling. I do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't have to be professional all the time. You can do some goofy shit, some over-the-top shit, as long as it's not, too much. So I was on the fence with it. I'm like, this dude really lit this dude on fire. And I'm like, yo, this nigga wild. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, Darby Allen. I ain't gonna lie, I low-key felt that shit. I'm like, this dude, Darby Allen, is a fucking nut.
Like I said, I saw that. I saw niggas be wildin'.
I'm telling you, B. It's like this dude. I'm like, yo. So what's next? Like, how can y'all top that? This dude's gonna bring a gun to the ring next. Like, cause what else did it do?
Nothing else really. Then Jericho that three-way for the FTW title. Good Lord, I dropped.
Yo, fuck that dude, Jericho, man.
I dropped that shit. I dropped that shit 2 stars immediately.
Fuck that dude, B. Like, damn, my dude. Like, and people say like, oh, he's helping other young talent. How? He's not helping anybody but his fucking self.
And if Jungle Boy gets the title, I am flying to Jacksonville and I'm shooting Tony Khan.
And it's like, yo, where the fuck? What happened to the Appreciation Society? What happened to JAS? Remember, that was like his first learning tree. No, matter of fact, his first learning tree was an Inner Circle. Whatever happened to them? Whatever happened to them?
They broke up and like one of those live ceremony shit.
Yeah, I know. I see that. But I'm saying like, I'm just saying like, whatever happened, like they didn't get no rub. Well, only person that got somewhat of a rub is Daniel Garcia, and that's not because of Jericho. That's
Daniel Garcia and what's the cat's name?
Who? I know you're not talking about Hagar. I forgot he was still there.
He's married to Tymella. Sammy Guevara.
Oh, Guevara. But Guevara was over before Jericho. Let's really be real.
True. So now he's going to Machine Gun, Big Bill, and the super machine gun.
Yo, look at
Hilarious.
yeah, that's what Darby Allen's gonna bring next. So he's gonna bring a machine gun next.
And
Yeah, but let me go real quick.
All
Continue
right,
talking.
my God, we'll be here.
All right.
Look, this dude trying to roast his nuts.
dude is river dancing with fire around him.
Like my
Hi, I'm
dude.
Sam Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Right.
He's like, yo, hey, look, this thumbnail is brought to you by Planters Peanuts. Make sure you keep your nuts roasted. Yo, Planters, cut the check. What's going on, y'all? This crazy motherfucker Darby Allen, B.
I told you, man. Darby Allen makes Jeff Hardy look sane.
Yeah, dead ass though. It's like he make Jeff Hardy look like, oh, man, like he's a saint.
Well, he does and he doesn't. He does in the sense that he's just as crazy as Jeff, but where he's better than Jeff is you at least you don't got to worry about like him getting in trouble with drugs and shit like Jeff did. And I'm not trying to make fun of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Bro.
That's basically
We
it.
worry-
Other than that, the
we-
dude
we
is a
worry-
lunatic.
We worry about Darby in a different way. With Jeff, it's like, oh man, I hope he stays on the straight and narrow. With Darby, it's like, please don't die. So,
Right.
Bro.
As a matter of fact, speaking of, wasn't he hung upside down like a pinata? And these dudes
Yep.
caught him with a double chin music or double super kick.
I
party,
was
whatever you wanna call
worried
it.
at first. I thought he was gonna do what Jay Briscoe did, and I was like, "Oh no, please don't do what Jay did." Because if they did that, the fucking.
What did Jay Briscoe do?
Back in the day, like this is old school Ring of Honor. Like I don't even remember what the fucking faction was called. The Briscoes were feuding with shit. What's his name? TKO. Old dude from Ring of Honor. Was it Jimmy Havoc or was it somebody else?
What did he look like?
I forgot.
You said
What does he
Jay
look like?
Briscoe?
Yeah, I can't think of Jimmy Jacobs. Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Hey,
The Princess?
Yeah, Jimmy
something like
Jacobs.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
basically,
was
it was like, basically,
does
it
look
was
like
like
Jimmy.
their version. It was their version of the Sandman crucifixion. It was like this was like old school Ring of Honor.
No relation.
Jimmy Jacobs and his group was beating up Jay Briscoe, and what they did was they fucked him up. They hung him upside down while he was bleeding, and then Jimmy Jacobs went underneath his
Yeah, I
and
think I
bathed
remember
in his
that.
blood.
I
Yeah, he
remember. I think I
bathed in his
remember that.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy as fuck.
Right. That was like their version of the Sandman crucifixion. And then, like, I think Ring of Honor had to apologize or send some statement on social media after the fact because, like, people in the audience were, like, offended. But then I realized, no, the Bucks wouldn't do that because they're good Christian boys, allegedly. So,
Ballet, the
Yeah.
enforcer.
Right. They're not gonna do. I know the Bucks won't do that shit for sure, but
yeah, maybe Mox would or Kingston would, but not the Bucks.
Yeah.
So I heard that dude Mox had beat what's who he fought
Takeshita,
again?
yeah, he beat
Yeah,
Takeshita.
Takeshita.
Bathroom boy, take a shitter.
Right.
Yeah, he beat him.
I actually like him a little bit. Pause. This dude Takeshita. You know what I'm saying? He gotta change that finisher though. Like my dude, this ain't 1992. You need to do a better finisher than that. Yeah, take it. Yeah, thanks a lot, Ballet. Take a shitter. Takeshita. Yeah, but yeah, so y'all heard the crazy news that was happening not too long ago?
Freaking Jordan Grace showed up on NXT.
That was
Bro.
a good surprise.
Bro, when I saw Hertron show up on NXT, I'm like, what the hell? And I was just
Yeah,
talking
that
to
can-
Tone. I was just talking to Toph about this. Did we not talk about a WWE TNA partnership at the Royal
This just
Rumble?
proves it, bro. This just proves it. We got moles, man. We got to figure out where the shit's coming from.
I don't
Yeah,
know, B. Like, cause everything is just getting more and more apparent, and it's like, yo, come on now, like it be down to the T. Like just recently with the whole Jay Uso shit, where you said he should do like what Yeet Chin music. You said, Toe.
yep,
Yes.
yep. I've been telling people for years, man. Don't be fooled. These people at these companies, man, they have people that they pay. They have
Yeah,
interns and shit that
yeah,
will literally go on YouTube. They'll go on Reddit forums and they'll just scour for ideas and shit. And if somebody's injured or if someone's contract is running out, they'll scroll like through like the most smallest insignificant forums to see, okay, is anyone caught on? Does anybody know? They do it all the time, and it's happening more and more of the stuff that I say, the stuff that TKO says, the stuff that Sandman says. So
right.
it's pretty apparent that we got moles from both sides, from WWE and AEW. I don't know if it's coming from Twitter, Discord, Reddit, Facebook. I don't fucking know,
Well, I
but
think it's coming
it's
from.
confirmed at this point.
It's like the main. I think the main source is here, YouTube, but I
Mm-hmm.
think it's I think it's some leaks in Facebook also because I'll be posting there too. I don't post on Twitter like that. You know what I mean? But
Same.
cut the fucking check, you bums. Damn. At
Yo,
least at least pay
WWE.
off my house, WWE. You can pay off my house, WWE. Like I don't ask you for nothing. Just pay off my house. I can handle the rest.
Yo, WWE, AEW. We don't got a dog in this fight, man. If y'all want ideas, just hit at us. We watch both of y'all.
Right.
And the craziest part about this is like literally just 2 nights ago, we was talking about this. It was
What's good, honey?
myself,
God, what's
TKO.
good?
It was myself, TKO, JCD, Sandman. But like this was like when Double or Nothing was in progress, and I was talking about the politics of wrestling cross promoting. Because Mox beat Takeshita, and some people were mad, like, oh, why did Takeshita lose? It wasn't even a title match. He should have won. And then I commented and I said, well, I'm almost certain that the IWGP brass don't want their champion losing, even if it's a non-title match, because that's just how politics are. And I was talking to Sandman about how Forbidden Door has kind of run its course. It's kind of a headache. Just about all the top New Japan people are currently signed to AEW. There's really no purpose of it anymore. And then finally, that transition to, oh, well, what about the idea of WWE doing a collaboration with another company? And I said that night, the biggest misconception that fans have is that WWE will never work with other companies. That's just not true. They have worked with companies before in the
Yeah.
80s and the 90s and the mid 90s, even in the 2010s. WWE is not against working with other companies. It's just a big difference between WWE and AEW. And this isn't me throwing shade. I'm just saying it how it is. Tony Khan, for better or worse, is a fan. He is a wrestling fan.
Right.
So when he has these
A wrestling mark.
CMLL talents and AAA talents and New Japan talents and
Okay,
TNA
what's good,
talents,
Brianna? What's good?
when he has these other wrestling promotions featured on his brand, there is no ulterior motive for him. He's just doing it because as a wrestling fan, he thinks it's cool and he thinks that other wrestling fans think it's cool. But when WWE, if they do cross promotion, it's more of, yeah, we'll do it, but what's in it for us? They're not just going to do it just to do
Right.
it. They got to be getting something out of it. So
And
in
I,
this
I
case,
get that. I do get it.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like
I'm not
it's supposed to
right.
be. That's why when TNA had did that cross branding shit with Global Force, people was looking like this don't make no sense because what does TNA have to gain from this shit?
Right,
They
right, right,
really didn't have anything to gain because Global Force was terrible.
right. And the biggest example of this was, to me, the best thing ever that WWE ever did. The best thing that Triple H ever did was that Cruiserweight Classic all those years ago. It was the best tournament that company has ever produced. It was great. And, Triple H was going to basically give the moon to Ibushi. he was gonna revive the cruiserweight division and just focus the entire thing on Ibushi. But then when Triple H realized that Ibushi was not going to sign, he jobbed him out, and they gave it to TJ Perkins, right? TJP.
Mhm.
He was the one that won. So clearly for Jordan Grace to show up with the Knockouts title, to be acknowledged as the TNA Knockouts champion, to be in the ring with Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, and to do a champion versus champion match, obviously it means one of two things. Either Jordan Grace has already given her notice to TNA, and this is basically the beginning of her run, or she's still with TNA, but was able to somehow collaborate.
She still got to be. She still got to be with TNA because she got the belt,
right?
Knockouts belt.
Right. So this is how WWE is. Like they'll do collaborations, but with them, it's always what's in it for us. And I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying that's just how they do it. So yeah.
So Henny God said, my bad, TK. I just wanted to read what Henny God said real quick. Down there you go right after. Henny God said, we gotta run down on Shane and install Triple H for the money. Man, here's the thing, right? Like, just make it right. Y'all know y'all getting your ideas from us. Like, let's just stop the bullshit. Let's stop the bullshit for real. Because when it comes down to a T, like literally in verbatim, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, like the shit with Ricochet. They keep teasing the shit with Ricochet being that pompous prick that wears suits and all that shit. You see him now; he's wearing suits and coming to the ring. I'm not coming to the ring. Excuse me. Coming to the arena with Samantha Urban. Toph was saying that shit. Remember, you were saying that Toph, like, oh, he needs to do that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And they starting to do that. I know, like right now, like this dude Braun Breaker split that motherfucker like a pie. But still, before that, that's what he was doing. That's right. Drop that fucking back in front of our house and stop playing, B. The fuck? Taking our ideas, because that's what they do. They take like what you said, Tobe. They take people ideas and then just run with this shit, and they be like, oh, y'all crazy. We always thought about this. No, the fuck y'all wasn't. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck I ate for breakfast today.
Right. Man, oh man. They taking it. Man, it's not even funny no more. Like, it's literally in our face that it's fucked up, man.
I can't wait till they say street business. You lose your mind, TKO.
Oh god. Oh god. I mean, it won't. At this, I will, and it won't even shock me because they already took my other idea to bring Meek Mill for WrestleMania. So
right, exactly. There you go, right there. This shit crazy. Even though he ain't performed, I think that was some bullshit. He should have definitely performed for Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, he should have, but I knew he was going to be involved because it's in Philly. I'm like, bro, come on now.
But to be like serious for a second, well, not serious, but to be like,
yeah, we definitely serious about that bag. We want that bag, WWE and AEW.
Like to piggyback off what Toph was saying. Like, I think this is just me, just like spitballing here. If they do it like this, I think that they're working together. If Roxy shows up, I think on Thursday, either Thursday or the pay-per-view, if she shows up on one of those 2 days, it costs Jordan Grace the title.
So I'm here for that.
That will be a huge hint.
Yeah, I'm definitely here for that. When you said that the first time, I'm like, yo, that'll be great if Roxanne Perez was to show up.
If Roxy shows up on TNA, that would be fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. But like, she has to cost Jordan Grace the title. She has to.
What's his name? Oh boy, he's gone. Demore, because Demore would never do this. Demore would never do this. So whoever's in charge now is clearly like, like let's open up that channel, because Demore was 100% like he was a TNA loyalist. He would never have done anything like that. So
Well, she did show up at the Rumble. He had to okay that.
Yeah. But I don't think
If
he would
not-
have
Like if that's not the case, then like if she loses like if Jordan Grace loses it, like straight up, then okay, she's signed. She's getting everything in order.
But I'm not against the idea because as a former hardcore TNA fan, I've always said this about TNA. The biggest problem is they can have the best product in the world. Nobody fucking has access TV. So to me, their in game. Well, if I'm TNA and if I'm gonna if you're gonna get in bed with WWE, like dude, you may as well just just give them everything. To me, the ultimate in game would be if TNA could actually be included on the network or Peacock. Like you could actually watch episodes of
Hell
Empire
yeah.
on Peacock.
Imagine
have all that the asylum years on
then imagine
that'll
this.
be awesome.
Imagine this. Imagine if after his NXT championship match, who's Trick facing? Trick is facing
Trick out. Do we got people with Noam Dar or something?
yeah, like it's basically Noam Dar.
Noam Dar.
He's got a beef with Noam Dar, but he's in a
Hey man,
match.
if this,
he's in a
I'll
match
say
with
this,
Darby.
man. If this is what it takes to finally get Moose on a bigger stage, I'm
Yes, that's what I was
Oh
saying.
my god!
If Moose-
Yo,
if
I
Moose
want to
done
see
did
it.
Here's Trick.
Bro, I will literally pay to see Moose show up at NXT Battleground and spear the hell out of Trick Williams.
That'll be
Bro.
fucking insane.
I know,
That'll be
it's
insane.
That would be a mark out moment.
because
right
they said, I remember this. They sent out an email. This is before COVID. This was 2018, 2019. Like when you subscribed to the network, they would send emails to you, and they had sent out a poll in this email and one of the questions in the poll was, would the fans be interested in seeing other non-WWE promotions featured on the network? I remember that, and it had TNA, PWG, CCW, and just a bunch. It was a random as fuck poll because it was wow, they were acknowledging names, but this was some time ago. So then COVID hit and the world shut down and stuff like that. So they clearly had some kind of plan to have other stuff included.
Pulling that trigger.
Maybe, but
Perhaps.
this would be the best thing for TNA because if TNA was featured on Peacock or the network, then they would have more exposure than they've ever had. Because I've always wanted to watch their shit more. I don't have fucking access to television or whatever the fuck is on.
Nobody does.
I just get.
I actually got it. I got access. I'll trade access for Fight TV. So I do want to be, I do want to watch more because AEW pay-per-views is on Fight TV or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I might just do that shit. I keep saying I'm gonna do that shit, but I do gotta.
Here's another question.
That's why, if I'm TNA, just go all the way with it. Try get all the way in bed.
Yeah,
and set it up where you can get your actual library on Peacock, and set it up where you can watch the shows live.
Before y'all have pulled up, give me 1 second, Black. So before y'all have pulled up, I was saying that with this whole forbidden door concept, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers need to play ball, man. Everybody just needs to just play ball and make this shit pop. Everybody wins.
Mm-hmm.
Open that fucking forbidden door. For real.
It's not impossible to see a WWE AEW crossover show.
And TNA.
Like I said.
Put TNA in there too.
But if they ever did work with AEW, it would be more what's in it for us. What's WWE getting out of it? So
if you want a connecting, a connection between the two companies, who's doing the television rights for both sides? It's Endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the strongest indication that we might possibly will be getting this, because who's doing the television rights for both?
And I get what both y'all are saying too. With Toph, I definitely get what you're saying too. You know what I'm saying? Basically what WWE is getting out of it. I guess you could say when it comes to the all that revenue that's gonna come, because people do know about, especially wrestlers in TNA. People know about them. It's just that they're held stagnant. But people do know about TNA. People know about a Moose. People know about a Hammer Stone. People definitely know a Nick Nemeth, even though that name is so fucking trash. But this is here nor there.
That's your name.
What's his real name, dude?
Yeah, that's
I
actually-
know. He need to change that shit. Like, but it's like people know about them, and you already know who everybody knows.
Mhm.
Joe Hendry.
Like I said, man, if
There
this
you
is what it
go.
takes to get Moose,
Say his
the-
name and he'll
Oh, God.
appear.
Oh God, please.
We believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry.
He would get over in NXT. I'll give.
Oh
him
yeah,
that.
for sure. For
Oh
sure.
wow, for sure.
Man, he'll get over on the main roster. You
I
bugging.
ain't gonna lie. Those diss tracks on the spot are hilarious. But
Like imagine him versus Noam Dar. That would hit.
Edge's
Man, if
bitch.
this is what it
You
takes to
always
get
be
Moose,
Edge's bitch.
if this is what it takes to get Moose on the bigger stage, then let's just fucking do it. Then I guess. So,
But here's the
I'm for
problem. But here's the problem. Here's the reason why TNA might be a little bit leery.
Dynasty was good.
Because look what happened the last time. Last time TNA worked with somebody. It was AEW, and AEW fucked them over. Really?
No, did they really though?
What?
When they did that pay-per-view, that was the best selling pay-per-view they had up to that point. So
Okay, then let me ask you a question.
Yo, is
What do you
NXT
think-
2 hours today? I thought like this shit is still going on.
What do you think would have
It
been
is.
better for TNA? That Christian won the World Heavyweight title, or that Moose would have took the belt off of
I
Cam?
wanted Moose to take the
Yo,
belt
Dynasty,
off
hit the
of
link
Kenny.
if you can. I mean to cut you off. Sorry. Yo, Dynasty, hit the link. You know what I mean? If you can be, you already know. You can pull up.
I wanted Moose to take the title off of Kenny.
And that's why they're leery.
back then. But to me,
Because of
TNA,
current-
like, and without it, I mean, we'll be here all fucking night. Like, TNA already had a bunch of. TNA
I
was
didn't
just
know that,
fucking-
Ballet. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought NXT was only an hour.
I'm saying TNA, but it wasn't even TNA anymore. They
It
were
was Impact
at the
Wrestling.
time.
It was Impact Wrestling.
Impact was on some fuck shit because to me, where they lost me was they did a number one contender match to see who would face Kenny, and it was Rich Swann versus Moose. Listen, Rich Swann's cool. I know the guy. I've hung out with him before. Chill as fuck dude. But he's not Moose.
Definitely.
And they
not.
had Rich Swann beat Moose. And I'm like, nobody wants to see Swann versus Kenny. Like, so to me, like, just their booking back then was just ass backwards. They would have like dudes like Moose lose in like 3 minute squash matches to like X Division dudes. And I was like,
Seriously?
what the fuck is this?
Where?
Yes.
he ain't,
Yes.
he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong about that. I saw that firsthand. They had him lose to Rich Swann in a main event of a pay-per-view. He lost to Eddie Edwards in like 3 minutes.
Oh
He lost-
God.
he
You know
lost
Marky D can't stand Eddie Edwards.
Slap that idiot.
Yeah, when things turned the table for Moose was when the relationship with AEW first started. They were supposed to do a 6-man. It was going to be the Good Bumps and Omega against, if I recall, the Guns and Rich Swann. But then something happened to Alex Shelley. I don't know if he was hurt or if he had COVID. He backed
They're
out.
gonna kick my
So
Moose.
then it was
Alex
Swann.
Shelley had, yeah.
Right. So
Alex
they put
Shelley
Moose
had
in.
ACL surgery. Yeah.
Right. So they put Moose in the match. So it was Moose, Sabin, and Swann. And I remember like there was a spot in the match where it was just Kenny and Moose, and it was like, wow, like Moose was hanging in there. He was like the best part of the match. And when the match was over, like, you know, Kenny and his team won. But the match was supposed to promote Kenny versus Rich Swann. But when the match was over, as a fan,
Everybody wanted to say Moose.
Right, they want to see Moose, and I was like, "What are they doing?" And they had Rich Swann beat Moose. So That's why, like, I can't really be mad at like AEW jobbing out TNA because I was like, I say TNA out of habit, but they weren't TNA in my opinion. Like Sam and I have talked about this. Like the true TNA was dead. TNA was like James Storm, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Lashley,
Kurt
Angle.
Angle.
That was TNA.
Sting.
I'll even say Sting.
Like everybody knows,
Saban and Shelley too. So yeah.
Everybody
Oh
knows.
hell yeah, Motor City definitely. Motor City was definitely TNA.
Bro, Motor
Like,
City
everybody
Machine
knows the
Guns
greatest-
with
the
Real
greatest
Money
news
with
promo.
Tag Team Excellence, bro.
Like everybody knows the
Right.
greatest news promo of all time was when he talked about Matt Cardona. They said,
Nick Cardona, that was hilarious.
"You always be
LA
a Nick Carter. Your
LA
name should be Nick Cardona." I was like, "Oh shit."
Mid Cardona.
LA Knight talked to LA Knight talked about it on the Chris Van Vliet show, you know, because he was the Impact champion, and all they did was they gave him the Global Force title, and someone just put an Impact sticker on it, and he doesn't even consider that to be a
Oh
world
yeah,
title
you
reign.
remember that? That
I
should look
remember that. I
that should
felt
look
so
great
bad.
value as fuck.
Bro, I felt so bad for Knight. I'm like, bro deserved to be world champion, and all you did was give him another brand's title.
Right. That should look ridiculous.
When they did
That belt was
that
awesome.
was when the TNA lineage, in my opinion, like they may have continued to use TNA name, but the TNA lineage to me died. And so then when they recovered and they became Impact, like, you know, they had good wrestlers like Sami Callihan, Brian Cage, Tessa Blanchard, but like it wasn't the same. They weren't TNA anymore. They were Impact. So
real quick before we continue on. Yeah, Ballet. Shots go out to Ballet the Enforcer. She's reminding everybody that we go an hour earlier. You know what I'm saying? Eastern. And another thing too. YouTube be on some bullshit, right? YouTube be unsubbing people. So, you know what I mean? Just make sure y'all still sub to the guy. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what type of time YouTube is on, but they be unsubbing people at times. So always make sure y'all sub, make sure y'all have the bell clicked, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically it.
Know what YouTube's telling us? Off is a place that you need to fuck.
And in a way I get it because we be talking our shit. We vulgar as fuck. You know what I mean? We don't hold no punches. So they don't want this channel to grow because it is what it is. But fuck that. As long as I got breath in my fucking body, we're gonna keep going.
Like me and you alone would have our channel banned or how many cuss words we say.
Yeah, like what? As a matter of fact, you still doing the sports channel? What happened with the sports channel?
I will. Like I'm thinking about doing it like over the summer.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tune in and listen because you do be catching me up when it comes to sports. You catch me up with what's going on.
Jordan Grace will debut on NXT next week.
oh, is this the Obafemi dude?
Yeah, you see him, right? This dude looked like a fucking elevator.
I'm telling you.
He's tall.
Like,
I'm telling you,
he's a savage.
No lie. I think he would do like a savage spear if he would add it to his arsenal.
No, please, no more. No, I don't want to see no more spears. No more, please.
I'm not saying
No.
he should.
He needs to
I'm
do a
just saying
pounce.
he looks like it.
He needs to do
No,
the pounce. Not a spear.
I don't
He
want
needs
to
do the
see. I don't even want to see him do a shoulder tackle. None of that shit. Please,
The
no
pounce?
more.
The pounce would work with him.
No, like why can't he do a lariat? Give him a lariat, like you know what I mean?
He
JBL.
He does. If that's not his finisher, but he definitely does do it.
I tell you, he needs to do the pounce. If he does the
I
pounce.
ain't gonna hold you though. Between Roman Reigns, Lashley, and Braun Breaker, I think we got enough spears for that.
Like, no,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And pause too.
Like, how
Oh,
do you do
my
the pounce?
goodness,
Pause.
But
just call
yeah,
myself.
but that's what I'm saying. Jay Uso doing a spear, like it's just
Well, I
too
forget he
much.
does.
Wait a minute.
It
The
ain't-
pounce is not a spear, right? Is it?
Who?
No, the
Pounce.
pounce is not a spear.
Nah, the pounce is like it's like a shoulder tackle. I guess
Yes,
you
have
could
him
say.
do that.
But
Yeah,
still,
Willow's got
it's
a
still a variation of a spear.
Willow's got a pretty good pounce. I like hers.
See,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I bet you do. I bet you do like her pounds.
I ain't
Oh,
gonna
she
lie.
missed.
Now, matter of
She's
fact,
missed
no,
steroid.
Serena D was more your speed. My bad, my guy.
It ain't.
Jordan
It
Grace
ain't
is
a
just
good.
steroid. Is missed steroid 2024.
I mean, it ain't. I mean, the spear is not overdone like the super kick is.
Oh God.
I mean, we could at least admit that.
Then
Oh man, so my lady, I let me just shift gears real quick. I'm gonna let y'all continue on. My lady just sent me a text saying like, oh, now they coming at Buster. They're coming at Buster now because Buster was, I guess he was defending Diddy. Oh God.
Was he? Buster Rhymes.
Buster Rhymes.
Man, leave
Time to
Buster
play.
alone, man.
time to play the song. Time to play
Oh,
the
my
champion.
Don't do
God.
it. Don't go at Buster, man. Don't do that.
Sleep with one eye
I don't be meaning to cut y'all off, but it be so much going on. So I want to make sure everybody's integrated into the show. But go ahead.
Nah,
Yeah,
you good.
Man, Buster was like one of the first black dudes that survived a horror movie, man. Leave him alone.
What was that,
Man,
Halloween? Oh man,
Yeah.
Halloween.
I actually met Buster Rhymes in person. Fun fact.
Was he cool?
He is. He's like, just approach him like a regular person and he's straight, honestly.
Yo, man, what the fuck? Shawn Michaels is trying to hijack the cookout. What am I looking at right now? What
Fucking
is this, dude?
Fucking Sexxy Red.
Yo,
You got
Sexxy Red is
coming
over
over.
though. She's
Bro,
fucking over.
She's over because she twerks, my dude. That's it. She out here twerking and splitting to Trick Williams song. That's crazy.
Yo,
you can't. Yo,
Shawn
don't
Michaels,
forget. She also says ski. Gotta remember that.
bro,
Now I
man.
know
Shawn
who she
Michaels
is.
wants to
I'm
let
just
us.
saying.
Shawn Michaels wants to let us know that he did a book report on Dr. King in 5th grade. All right, Shawn, I see you.
Shawn Michaels,
Yeah, man.
Shawn Michaels
You
would
know
have
he
a lifetime
talks
pass.
jive.
Shawn Michaels wants his black card for sure.
Shawn Michaels
Well,
would
he
have a lifetime pass.
See what he's doing is he's trying to make up for not making a move on Salt and Pepper like Brett did. That's why Brett's better than you, Sean. You should have taken the message.
I can't be too mad. He did make a move on Pamela Anderson when she was bad as fuck at the time. So you gotta,
Like I said,
you gotta give him that.
Shawn Michaels had a lot of baddies back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
like I said, and I'm saying this about AEW as well. At least they're trying. Just at least they're trying.
Let's read some of these comments real quick. So Dynasty said, I said it before.
Ooh.
I said it before TNA died when Dixie begged Hogan to stay. Yeah, it looked like she was about to give that dude Hogan some top.
Hogan should have never been hired to TNA. Shit.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he left because they wanted him to lose to Tessa, right?
Yeah.
Who, LA Knight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Toph has spoke about that from before. LA Knight was like, my dude, did you see what happened with Brian Cage? I'm good.
Right.
You think that LA Knight deserves the invite to cook out because of his
That's
So
what
the
I was
big
saying
people-
that shit because look at where LA Knight is now, and then look where Brian Cage is. Look at where LA Knight is now. Look where Sami Callihan is. Ain't nobody fucking with Brian Cage like that. Ain't nobody fucking with Sami Callihan like that because if you're a heavyweight and you're losing a world title match to a woman, ain't no big promotion on national television going to take you seriously.
He's
LA
a
Knight's
super
fine.
heavyweight at that. Like he's not a regular heavy. He's a
Right.
massive looking dude. Only thing is that he's like average height. He's not that tall. But other than that, his body mass is ridiculous. And you lose into Tessa. Come on, B. The only thing that weighs a lot on her body is her fucking chin.
Nobody smartened up Brian Cage. That's why he's in. I mean, he's not even bad. Like he's in a decent spot, but he could be a lot more, but he's not going to be more because nobody's smarting him up. I know we always say fuck Hogan, but one of the smartest things Hogan ever did was the Big Show, or Paul White's Giant, whatever you want to call him. Some odd years ago in WCW, it was a live event somewhere. It was like 95, 96 or something. But the Giant had a match with he had a match with Ultimo Dragon. Y'all remember him, right? Ultimo Dragon,
Of course.
And
Yeah,
it was a live event, and basically, to make a long story short, the Ultimo Dragon gave the Giant a hip toss, and and the Giant sold.
Seriously?
The Giant sold. Yeah, the Giant sold for it. He sold for it, right?
According
to the story, according to the story, when the match was over. When the match was over, the Giant went in the back, and Hogan,
then Hogan sang "Sleep with One Eye Open."
No. Hogan walked up to the Giant, and he slapped him, and he was like, "The fuck are you doing?" And the Giant was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Dude, you're the Giant. Like, you can't be selling to these fucking cruiserweights. You gotta, you can't sell." Basically, he was telling them, "You can't sell to a small dude. You can sell to a big dude." Pause. But a small dude, No, so I get what
let's rewind that though. Let's rewind that.
Bro, you said Ultimo Dragon hip toss.
Dude, Ultimo Dragon was the last student of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was on some fucking crackhead ninja Naruto ninjutsu.
Hey, don't do that. There will be no Bruce Lee slander here. Bruce Lee was not a crackhead. He liked Tennessee. Yeah, so it's like I wanted to say, okay, it's so much to unpack. Well, first and foremost, you had Hogan walk up to you and slap you. That's strike two. And then you ask Hogan, "Oh, what did I do?" The fuck you mean, my dude? Don't put your fucking hands on me. What the fuck you mean?
What the fuck?
He's a fucking bum, man. Damn.
Well, slow.
The fuck over here, bird feeding his cats. He's a whole nasty bozo.
Yeah, man. There's some drug black folks in this NXT crowd. It's looking like a Tyler Perry team. What is this shit?
Apparently, according to the Ango show, 2 AEW wrestlers are gone.
Arn Anderson, Jake Hager are gone.
Yeah.
Jake Hager, fuck off.
That dude, Chris Jericho was like, man, fuck you. I got Big Bill.
It wasn't even, it's not even, I don't even blame Jericho for that. Jake Hager was just never it, dude.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Arn Anderson, Cody needs a manager. So yeah.
Arn Anderson Arn Anderson is coming back home. You know that. He's gonna be an agent. I'll have him an agent for NXT. I'll do that. Make him an agent for NXT. Him,
that might work.
And Mark Henry. Have them agents for NXT.
As long as Mark Henry don't wrestle again, I'll be fine.
No hate. You know what? You know what? I would have had him. I would have had him catch at least one person with the World's Strongest Slam on AEW television. Just one. I would have been here for that. The fuck you got Sting jumping off of ladders and jumping over balconies through 4 tables. You can have Mark Henry do one World's Strongest Slam.
I would only accept the World's Strongest Slam if it was on Jeff Jarrett. That's it.
I'm not doing.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. If it was on Jungle Boy, then yeah. For matter of fact, I would applaud that.
Whoa. I'm just glad he's not coming up with that stupid music anymore.
Don't give a shit.
My question is he coming out? Is he coming out to that Beethoven music? That ain't no better.
He's still coming out with that shit?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Is he?
No, I don't, because I didn't watch the pay-per-view, so I don't know.
I didn't hear his entrance music, so I don't know.
It wasn't Beethoven, it was something new.
If you know so getting burned like a marshmallow on an open fire, and you know so the motherfucker, and you get the fucking pin, fuck completely off. Just fuck off.
So yeah, Henny guy was saying
freaking Darby Allen was hanging upside down like a damn pinata. What the fuck?
And they left him there after he got Sweet Chin music twice with thumbtacks underneath the Reebok pumps. They just let
Did
this
you
dude
see
just
Darby? Did you
hanging
see
there.
Darby? Did you see Darby's face after those kicks with the thumbtacks? Dude had freaking holes in his face. Like,
Yeah, he
good
looked like
lord.
potted meat.
No
Like,
way.
But hold on, let me read some of these chats real quick before we continue on. Henny guy was saying that yeah, they do unsub you if you don't go to the channel in a period of time, like I guess a month, they unsub you. They be doing that shit before that, my guy. But I definitely hear what you're saying. He also said, you can't cuss for the first 5 minutes of the video, or they'll shadow ban the vid or the live. Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard about that also.
Like yeah, that cuts within the first 3 seconds.
But it's actually they switch it up. Sometimes they say the first 10 minutes. But what they do, right? You could curse, but it can't be flooded with curses at the beginning of the show. You know what I mean? It got to be like you could just curse like once, maybe twice within the first 10 minutes, and they'll put your shit out in the algorithm. But the main thing is this. That's why I be telling motherfuckers hit that thumbs up, because it don't matter. You could fucking say fuckity in the first 10 minutes. As long as motherfuckers hit the thumbs up, they don't have no choice but to push it in the algorithm. So they can eat a dick. But yeah, be Sexxy Red, yo. Thank God we don't got smell-o-vision.
Oh God.
A quick update. Dallas is up by 3 with 8 minutes 28 seconds left to go in the third.
Okay.
59-56.
Okay.
So we could be getting a double sweep in the conference finals, which means this finals is going to suck all sorts of ass. Pause.
Yo, believe it or not, any God, there's dudes out there that think she's sexy. And you know what I mean, to each his own. I just don't see it either. You know what I'm saying? She looked like she bathes in her own sweat.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Like, oh, by the
What
way,
is this, man? I mean, I appreciate
God. Hey, go ahead, God. Give me Lotto. Yeah, Lotto's pretty. She's pretty.
oh my God.
What happened?
Ethan Page.
what?
He's on NXT.
Yo,
Wow.
WWE. Hey,
Are
yo,
you kidding me?
WWE. We're not gonna do that. Didn't I just fucking say he'd be great? And you know what? I'm done.
Are you kidding me?
It's Ethan
lying.
Page. It's Ethan
You're lying,
Page.
TKO. You're fucking lying.
I
Yo.
swear to God. He
Yo,
just
my
jumped
nigga,
between
I
them.
literally just said that shit in the fucking group chat. Like, remember when you said this dude got released or he is whatever? And I said, yo, he either be good in TNA or NXT. I literally just.
We all agreed to that, didn't we?
Yes,
he's
we
never
did.
been to NXT before, right?
No,
No, he has not. He's been to TNA. He's been to Ring of Honor, everywhere else except for NXT. Fucking Ethan
Wow.
Page just jumped Trick
kidding?
Williams.
Are you kidding me? So it's gonna be Ethan Page versus Trick. for the
I
title.
ain't gonna
I'd
lie
be
though.
down-
I would
I'd be
say this
down for
though.
that more than
It's a
Noam
great
Dar.
it's a great surprise. It's a great surprise, but this means
What
Ethan
the
Page has to
hell?
lose. He's gonna have to lose. That's the only fucked up thing.
He might win.
I don't know if
He is not beating
early.
Trick.
At some point, it's gonna be for the title, but it looks like that's going to be the Bash, the Great American Bash. Oh,
Or-
Heatwave. It's gonna be Heatwave.
Probably,
Yeah.
but who's gonna be at? But their next show is Battleground.
Yeah, and that's going to be
Him against Noam Dar.
that's going to be Alisa Fox, that guy.
Oh,
Bro,
God,
I'm
fuck
over
that
here
piece of
listening to y'all. I'm looking at the lights went out, then Trick got jumped, and it's Ethan Page. I'm like, holy shit.
So the person who jumped, they're probably going to tell the story that the person who jumped Trick was Ethan.
It would make sense. I mean, they got to do it now. They set up an angle where Noam Dar got jumped too. So I'm like,
Yeah, then it's Ethan who did it.
yeah,
So-
they got to use it now.
Like
But
I just
holy
hope
hell.
I hope NXT I hope they at least get over
How about-
900,000
How
in
about
the
this?
ratings, because
How about this?
they had some surprises. They had Sexy Red pull up. So I guess we'll see what happens in the ratings.
How about this? How about you make it a triple threat? Therefore, Ethan doesn't get pinned. You have Alicia Fox eat the pin. Everybody wins.
Yo,
Oh,
Henny God, you a mess. She said she looked like she uses Black and Mild scented body wash. Dead ass though.
Well, she got an
You
ice
don't like
cream
that idea?
cone. She got an
What do you
ice
do?
cream cone tatted on her face. So
You don't like that idea, making it a triple threat, and then have Noam Dar eat the pin?
I'd be down for that, but not for Ethan's first match.
Yeah, this first match shouldn't be a triple threat. I think his first match, he should be fighting somebody else. Like, yeah, keep the attention, like, you know what I mean, when it comes to him and Trick, but let him win some matches. Don't be on your Mercedes Monet shit.
The title picture
First-
is so the title
your
picture is
first
so
match-
thin. The title
Yeah,
picture
your
is so
first
thin.
match, you winning belts like this dude Okada and fucking Mercedes Monet. Like, we not like
The
that's
title
not it.
picture is so thin in NXT. You have to pull the trigger on that match.
Well, not really. Like he could still be beefing with Trick, but he could still have other matches to show his dominance.
Okay,
in the
okay,
meantime.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I understand that. All right.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. But
So
holy no, what a score!
So why did you have him face? Don't have him face Wesley. Have him face.
Shit, Wesley's occupied with Obafemi right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. That's why.
I would have him face. I would have him face one of the guys he jumped, like that that dude from Metaphor.
Oh, talking about the British dude with the dreads. Talking about him.
Yeah, he jumped him too.
Okay, then yeah. Have him face him.
Ethan Page. Wow. Yo.
I did not see that coming. I thought you were lying.
WWE, yo, y'all motherfuckers, y'all ain't shit. Y'all really not shit.
Bro, I was looking at this dude. They didn't show his face, and then he stood up. I'm like, holy fuck, man!
Wow.
These are two good surprises, man. Jordan Grace and Ethan Page. Not bad, NXT. Not bad when it comes to the surprises.
I would really be more surprised if I see Roxy at the next TNA pay-per-view.
They gotta do that shit. Make that shit happen.
At this point, shit, I'd be down for that.
Because again, Roxy last time Roxy was in TNA, she lost to the Ponderosa.
Ponderosa?
No, the Ponderosa.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I keep on forgetting her name. She's married to Steve Macklin. Or not married, but she's dating Steve Macklin.
The Virtuosa. Yeah, the Virtuosa.
Yeah, Virtuosa. There you go.
Deanna
funny.
Yo, what the fuck happened to her? She lost a Tony Storm, and that was it.
No, she
just beat Thunder Rosa.
Yeah,
she just
beat Thunder Rosa. Yeah.
Double or Nothing.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. She was on Thunder. She was on Double or Nothing.
Yeah,
she was.
She let off
on the pre-show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she was on the pre-show. It was the first match. She beat Thunder Rosa.
I'm telling you, I missed the first two matches of Double or Nothing because I was stuck in customs in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, really?
I had. That's why I need you two. That's why I need you two to come with me.
Yeah, I told this dude. I told this dude, bring me back a gyro, B. Lamb gyro.
I would have joined you. I would have joined you, but I was with Tonga. I was with Tonga Loa. We both can't fly out.
Oh, really?
Shit, I was on the plantation. I couldn't even leave.
I know. I texted you. I thought, like, man, this is fucked up. I can go ahead there.
Yeah,
I was on a coke binge of MJF, the Triple H jacket. Coke.
Oh man, yo, this dude MJF, man, what the fuck?
Yo, MJF is smart as fuck. Thank you, MJF, for getting a questionable tattoo on your leg and not on your neck like some other dumbasses. But anyway,
no, don't do that. Come on now, you gotta say whoa.
Oh man, I know all the people that thought that MJF was gonna go to WWE is crying in their car right now.
I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. I wasn't crying, but I was one of them that thought like, yeah, Like he might end up showing up, you know what I mean? But I'm glad he stayed at AEW because
Like I knew the second he got hurt, I was like, this is the time that AEW needed to sign him.
This AEW, this is a shot in the arm AEW needed.
oh yeah, we
Right?
going live tomorrow too, because Dynamite is gonna be must see. So we going live
They
tomorrow.
desperately needed, or they desperately need to sign this TV deal.
Yes,
And
please.
what I'm hearing,
and I hope they don't be on some goofy shit like, oh, we still gotta pay like $50 for the PLEs. Like, I hope they don't do no bullshit
thank you for
like that.
mentioning that. Thank you for mentioning that, Black Star.
You're welcome.
I never talk about stuff like this. So here's some clarifications. There's some reports going around today. One report said that TK was disappointed with the offer. Then there's a report that went out, like I want to say about maybe an hour and 30 minutes ago, that said that, and it was from I want to say it was from Observer, and it was also from Starbucks app as well. They were saying that that the report of TK not being happy with the deal was untrue, and everybody on social media is just kind of like, you know how it is with the tribalism and stuff. So here's the situation. Here's what's going on with the deal. Okay. What TK wants is, yes, getting a TV deal is very important, but what he's also trying to get is he wants a deal that gives them the guaranteed TV, but he's also trying to get a deal for the library, which is totally understandable because this is 5 years of AEW. So 5 years of Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, all their
Shouldn't you have?
pay-per-views.
Like, I have a question about that. Shouldn't you have gotten that situated first?
Well, I mean, there's nothing he can do about that. Like, basically, what he wants is he wants the deal where they're getting a TV deal, but he's also trying to get set up with Max. You know, he wants AEW to have a Max presence. He wants the AEW shows to be on Max. He wants the pay-per-views to be streaming on Max, which is understandable because you have 5 years of the company.
So he wants around. So it's around $3 billion, basically.
Where the problem is that, you know, Warner, they may or may not go for it. So I'm not saying that's the case.
Like the
Warner
money,
may be,
like the money that was supposed to go to TNA just went to the college football playoff. So yeah, they don't have the money. They don't have the money.
So it's right. So it's not like they can't get a TV deal. TK can easily get a TV deal. It's just
it's going to be drastically undercut.
Right. He's trying to get the deal while also getting other stuff that he feels like would be beneficial for the company. And Warner may or may not be willing to budge. And I don't know for sure because I don't know that kind of stuff. But what I will say for sure is that it's definitely time to move to streaming. Streaming. I can't even say streaming is the future. Streaming is the here and now. Just about everybody now who watches anything.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody that watches anything now, whether it's, you know, a movie, TV show, cartoon, anime, most people today are streaming it on their phone, their TV, their laptop. It's time for AEW to migrate to streaming with their pay-per-views. Like, absolutely, it's time. So I'm for it.
But to me, this is just me just being honest about the situation. And I'm not trying to make fun of Tony Khan, but as it stands right now, they can't afford Becky Lynch. They can't.
Nobody wants Becky Lynch. So
no,
don't worry about that.
No, but I'm saying that. But I'm saying that as a fan of a free agency movement. Like, I kind of like that wrestlers have a second option, have a third option to go to. It's just that for the rights to Becky or Rebecca Quinn or whatever the fuck you like to call her, I think that it's WWE and then it's TNA. Those are her options right now. If AEW is going to make an offer, they're going to lowball the shit out of her. You know why?
She is not worth that money at all.
You know why? Because they really want Seth. It's Seth signed back.
The only
because
reason they
line
want
back-
Seth, the only reason they want Seth is to cash in on Seth versus Ospreay. That's it.
Exactly. So like, because they're going to sign Seth, they're not going to sign Becky. So I think Becky's going to be gone until about SummerSlam.
First off, I think Seth is definitely staying, and Becky.
He already signed. He's staying. Yeah, he already signed.
Yeah, I know that.
They can
I
both.
know Seth. I know Seth is staying. He's just going to be gone for the rest of the year. But
Yeah.
But Becky,
They can both
I
go
think-
away for all I care. I don't give a fuck about either one of them.
man, I said it before. I say it again. Seth deserves to take the rest of the year off, and Becky, I think she's staying. Honestly, until I see her pull like an Edge and do what Edge did and pop up on a AEW screen, she's staying.
Fuck up his leg. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
man, that
Yo,
dude
Edge
Edge is a
is
whole
fucking-
bozo. Like he didn't have to do that spot at all. Let's really be real. That spot was so uncalled for.
Edge
Right.
still thought he was in the Attitude Era for a second with that.
that
shit.
wasn't even Edge's Sandman moment. That was Edge's Dear Mama moment.
And that wasn't
Dear
even
Mama.
the right spot. He hit the move back.
Did he
Yeah.
land? Did he fuck up both of his legs or just one of them?
It's just one
Just
of them.
one.
Luckily for him.
Yeah,
but
I sent the voice clip earlier on our Facebook group, and I guess the commentary team was trying to save face. The commentary team was trying to say that Malachi moved at the last minute. Malachi did not move.
Malachi did not move.
I would watch that match like 3 times. What happened is that when you do crazy shit like that, whether it's wrestling or anything, you have to fully commit to the jump. He didn't fully commit. He climbed the cage, and he probably, and some wrestlers do this because Mick used to talk about this in his book. When Mick did his crazy shit, he never practiced his stuff. He just did it. So when Taker threw him off that Hell in a Cell all those years ago, he didn't actually get on top of the cage to see how high it was. But by the time the match started and he was already up there with Taker, he was like, well, I may as well do it, right? You know, because he had that daredevil mentality.
Wow.
So
Dude
Copeland,
dude
he
would have
climbed.
died in that match.
So Copeland climbed the cage, and he probably thought. I mean, he knew it was going to be a tall height, but he clearly didn't realize how high up he was because he turned around and he hesitated for a bit, and then when
Screen
he
yellow.
jumped, he didn't do like an elbow like elbow first, and he didn't do like a Jimmy Snuka splash where you land stomach first. He jumped as if like you're doing bungee jumping where you do like leg first.
Yeah.
He
basically pulled a Sid Vicious.
It's like
Pretty
in
much.
midair.
Yeah.
It's like in midair. He realized, oh shit, I fucked up.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So if you're gonna do that type of shit, you got to be on perks like Angle was, or you got to fully commit and just fucking. And he didn't fully commit, and he wasn't on perks, and that's what happened. So
Yeah.
Like I
You
said,
a
that was
mess,
his Dear
Tony.
Mama.
no, I'm
He
saying, no, I'm
wasn't-
serious. No, I'm serious. Look at every wrestler who does high flying moves. They don't hesitate; they just do it. New
Like,
Jack
yeah,
never
like,
stood
great
there.
example though with Kurt when he did that beautiful moonsault off the top.
Right,
of the
he
cage.
went
That
up there,
shit was
jumped.
a thing of beauty.
Right, he went up there, and as soon as he went up there, he jumped. When Cody did it, he went up there against Wardlow, and he just jumped. Every time Jeff Hardy or New Jack ever did a big dive, they didn't soak it in. They went up top and they just jumped. You just got to do it. Because if you think
Like, I
about
like
it and
to
it gets in your
apologize.
head,
You
that's how
start
you do it.
second guessing, yeah.
Right.
I like to
That's what he
apologize
did.
to a person today. I like to apologize to Perk Gable because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that segment on Raw was gold.
I'm telling you, the unstable Gable be like this dude. He's just getting better and better every week. Pause.
All he needs to do is shave his head bald, and it's complete.
That dude is just cooking on all cylinders. B.
Know what I
But-
called the Saudi crowd on Saturday? I said the cheer or go to jail crowd.
Chill, go to jail. You stupid. They got all of them at gunpoint. Snipers is all on the roofs. They like, yeah. Like, yeah, you better hug that dude Cody Waits and smell his crotch. Go ahead.
Oh
my God, that was so
That-
yo man.
that
That
was so
was
creepy.
so Diddy, bro. That was so Diddy.
Oh my God.
like the cheer or go to jail crowd with chanting, "You suck, you suck." Hell, you can
I
tell
think
that
Dynasty talking to y'all with this one, gentlemen, because y'all was talking about the whole streaming deal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they need to get
No,
on
that's
Mac because they're
just
stuck on
right.
TNT and TBS. I mean, the belts are named after them. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of the TBS belt, I'm gonna say it like since nobody don't want to say it. That nigga Tony Khan or Cocaine Khan is on some bullshit.
He wants to add. He wants
Like,
to add more titles. You don't fuck off.
and I fuck some Mercedes Moné. You know what I'm saying? And she had a great. I watched the match. You know what I mean? A lot like mainly like the highlights, not the whole match through and through. You know what I'm saying? She did a good job. But it's like, yo, this is her first match, my nigga. Yo, you just completely just opened up Willow's mouth and took a dump in it. Might as well
At
have.
least
Then
there's a
after that,
story.
but the story could have went on. The story could have went on. You know what I mean? Without that happening. And
Unless
go
this
ahead.
leads to, I think this will lead to Willow elevating to the world title, which it should.
Yes,
Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah,
And they're both ready
I
for it.
think
For sure.
Solomon. I think it was Solomon has said the same thing, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
they're both ready. They're both ready for sure.
I'm
right.
down. I'm down for Willow and Statlander to go for the big title. Honestly, they long
A
overdue.
quick update. Minnesota's up 70-66 with 3 minutes 25 seconds left to go in the third.
Oh, sound like a
Nice.
good game.
In the Western
See,
Conference
I'm
Finals,
not.
and it's down one.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I'm not as mad about it because for the majority of the feud, Willow outshined Mercedes. 'Cause normally, when you get like somebody who used to be with WWE and you put them against like a young, homegrown person, you know, one person stands out and the other person is like, okay, like you know what I mean. But Willow,
Yeah, but like
she
it's like nonetheless though. Like, come on. Like I said what I said about Okada. I thought that was bullshit also.
Oh, Cody.
No, Cody, you stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's like, come on now. Like, I guess fuck the ranking system. The ranking system don't mean dick.
Don't mean shit.
It don't. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? Like, and this will make the titles look meaningless.
Yeah, ranking systems will never work in wrestling because if
They
you do a ranking
will
system,
not.
ranking systems will never work in wrestling because if you do a ranking system, then you're basically handcuffed to book who you
That's
have.
cap. That's
Or-
cap.
no.
So you know why that's cap? You know why that's cap? Great example. Bound for Glory. The Bound for Glory shit when they had the whole when people getting points and shit that worked brilliantly.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
that was
fuck off.
just-
But fuck off in
that-
95% of that shit.
Oh, you don't like that, Black Star? You don't
Oh,
like
fuck
round robin stuff. I've noticed. Why don't you like round robin stuff?
It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, what I mean, it gives people another chance that lost their match or whatever. You know, they can have a good match.
If it's like the New Japan one. I like that one because like they dedicate an entire month to the process.
Well, you mean the G1 climax?
G1 climax, yeah.
Like if it's like the G1, I'll go like, okay, that's something that I can.
See,
like.
to me, the reason why rankings don't work is because you're forced to book. If you have, all right, say you're doing a top 5 ranking, right? If you're doing rankings, if there's somebody in the top 3 that you don't want losing, well, if you're going by rankings, one of them has to lose. You know, so if you were to do like, say for instance, Swerve Strickland is the AEW champion, and then say your number 1 rank is MJF, and your number 2 rank is Will Ospreay. Well, Will Ospreay doesn't need to be losing. MJF just came back. He can't. Yeah. So by doing that, like you're forced. It's like the same reason. Like they're doing a story on Raw where Braun Breaker is pissed off because he wasn't in the King of the Ring, and he's like, "Why wasn't I in the King of the Ring?" And in storyline, you know, the Pierce dude is not answering the question. The real reason why he wasn't in King of the Ring is because in real life, because if he was in King of the Ring, he would lose, and Braun Breaker doesn't need to be losing. Therefore,
you know what, you got a point because if this dude what's this dude name again? I forgot his name.
Braun Breaker.
No, not Braun
What?
Breaker, the
Oh, the
general
Dragunov dude?
manager. No, the general manager.
Adam
Pierce.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he was to tell him that, then like the whole storyline would just fall apart. If we just tell him,
Right.
if we put you in the King of the Ring, you lose, and then the story would just be kaput.
Right. So in wrestling, you have
get
to
it.
protect people. You have to protect people. But if you specifically just go by the rankings 100%, then like people have to lose, even if they shouldn't be losing. They have to. And so for that reason, it's just like just don't do rankings at all. Just don't.
I'm telling you, if Braun Breaker comes out and tells Ricochet about Samantha, there, who haven't slept with that bitch? Like, oh,
yeah, he should go all the way savage with it.
I want to see him say that promo so bad. Matter of fact, I wanted Swerve to say that to Nick Wayne's mom, low key.
Like that dude, Braun Breaker, should really have him do a Clubber Lang promo towards Samantha Irvin. Like, hey, why don't you want to just come home with a real man?
Hey, woman. Yeah, you, woman.
Yeah, you, woman. Yeah, Braun Breaker should go there with it. You know what I'm saying?
Ricochet, you with Samantha Irvin and you act like it's a big deal. Why don't you tell me who hasn't been with that bitch? He need to come out and say some
cold. Yo, Netflix can't come. Yo, Netflix. Oh man, January. Let's go.
Oh God.
No, but when I heard Tama Tonga speak on, I think that was on Friday. Like I was all like the cookie cutter promo that shit.
Obviously,
they're gonna do that. How are you gonna do that?
That wasn't the real Tama Tonga. The real Tama Tonga would have at least $4 or $5 in that promo.
So here, you see this? What's going on in the chat? Dynasty saying that Otis is going to be the one to beat. Otis is going to be the one to beat this dude.
Yeah, like I was looking at that. I was like, yeah, they're heading towards that direction.
Y'all really think they're going to do that?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
I think if they're going to go that route, what I think they're going to do is say they have Otis beat Sammy. But then Chad Gable takes the title and takes all the credit for it.
Even Ballet said, huh?
Now listen, what if Otis does beat Sammy and then the next night Chad Gable looks at Otis and says, hand me the title.
Yeah, do like a whole which angle was that? Was that I think it was Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant, but Andre the Giant gave him the belt.
Everybody's got a price.
Because remember, Andre the Giant, he had beat Hogan for the World Championship. And
with that fuck finish.
Yeah, and then Andre handed the belt to Ted DiBiase, but Jack Tunney made the belt vacant.
Yeah.
Then Andre, then DiBiase said, everybody's got a price.
I could see them doing that though. Like that, I could see that, you know what I mean? But you think Otis should be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, full face turn and beat up this dude, the Unstable?
That would be a perfect way for him to turn heel. I mean, turn face.
You know who I thought about when Liv Morgan kissed Dominic Mysterio last night?
The fact that Raw's time management is terrible.
No. Yeah, I thought about Toph. I thought about Toph immediately. The wrong two people are kissing.
Oh shit. God, I know where you're
going. You want to see Christian and
Yeah. TKO and I were talking about that yesterday. Like, I don't care about this story at all because it's like, all right, you kissed Liv, like you never kissed Rhea on screen once. So
that's what I'm saying. Good point.
Nope.
Good point. Like, how the fuck you getting more action in with your side piece than your wife?
Just a couple of moments ago, we were talking about Adam Copeland not fully committing to the dive. Well, when you do a romance story, you got to fully commit to that shit too. If you're not going to fully commit to it, then don't do it. Like, they dated for like a year, and not one time did they do anything on screen. And it's just like, wait a minute. So you have Lana make out with Ziggler. You have Lana make out with Lashley. You have Dom make out with Liv, but you won't have Rhea make out with Dom. And clearly Dom, since he did the kiss, you know, and again, I'm not a psychic or anything. I'm just doing processes of elimination. I'm scratching people off the board.
Yeah.
If Dom kissed Liv, then clearly he was okay with it, which means that Rhea wasn't okay with kissing Dom in real life.
No,
which means
that's because Don's wife would look at him immediately and said, "Ask me, couch."
No,
But
Buddy,
wait, so
Buddy
if you're Dom's
Matthews,
wife,
Buddy Matthews would have kicked that dude Dum Dum in the throat.
but then that exposes Rhea in real life, so that means the whole BDSM shit's a work too. She's not a freak.
She's wholesome.
Right. So angles like this, it exposes like real life. I mean, I don't give a shit anyway, but whatever.
But like,
Stop hating on don't hate on don't do it. She is the champion, B. Liv Morgan is the champion. She fought hard.
I like her heel run.
But the question is Liv Morgan's title reign this year going to be better than her other ones?
It's already better. Let's
really
be real. It's already better. This whole revenge tour popped off. You can't like.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, for me, and I fuck with Liv Morgan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as obsessed with her as the internet is.
Yeah, me neither.
But
It's not that serious.
But I fuck with Liv. But for me, if Liv Morgan's reign to truly be solidified, here's how I would book her. When Rhea comes back, and if Becky does resign, I would put them in a triple threat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. Like have Rhea hit the Riptide and have Liv steal the pin. But once you overcome, Liv's only obstacle to overcome is fucking Rhea Ripley. Once she overcomes her, you need to book Liv like she's the obstacle. Because that's the one thing I don't like when it comes to baby faces. Once you overcome obstacles, you still act like you're an underdog. No, bro, don't do that.
Oh, Ricochet ain't going nowhere, Dynasty. His woman is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like that's my issue with baby faces. Once you overcome an obstacle, stop booking them like they're still underdogs.
Like I said, stupidest baby face of all time was Sting. A close second is Ray.
Ballet be calling Dom Yosemite Sam.
Now they're tied for first.
I call Dom look like Super Mario. The fuck?
Like, yo, he never even hugged you. You right, Ballet. He never hugged her. Tope said he never kissed her, which he didn't. If anything, she hugged him.
Yeah.
That is like, it's like, oh, I can't be. I'm not going to fence with it.
To me, the best example of a romance story where everyone fully committed was that shit all those years back of Christian, Jericho, and Trish, the creepy little bastard story. You know, there was
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got a better
one.
On him. I got a better one. Ric Flair, Miss Liz, Macho Man, the WCW version.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Like how much? Like he done fucked with you. Oh man, this dude Flair, B.
Man, everybody
the best part about those WCW days was that every time me and Gene interviewed Flair, a woman was trying to like seduce him, and Gene looked like super uncomfortable.
Yeah, we will definitely miss woman, man. Like it's crazy that woman didn't really do much, but she just had that aura. She had that presence. You know what I'm saying? You knew she was there.
She had that scream.
What she said?
Oh yeah, definitely, Buddy Matthews. Yo, he needs to leave AEW. You want to talk about somebody leaving somewhere? They not doing shit.
He can't talk. What is he supposed to do?
Is he even on Collision or what is he on Collision? Is he anywhere?
Yeah, he's teaming with what's his name? Brody.
You just want a match on Collision, man.
Okay, because I don't watch Collision. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't watch.
Nobody watches Collision.
I mean, he's all right. I'm just simply saying, like, I don't know what you expect of him. He can't talk for shit. He's a good worker, but that's
Yeah.
about it. He's just a mid-card guy.
He's great in the ring. He's really
I
good.
thought,
I don't know about
honestly,
great, but he's good at what he does.
No, he's really good. He yeah, okay.
Yo,
I
Toph,
think he's underrated as hell.
Yo, Toph, I'd like to give you your props and AEW pay this man because he called Chris Statlander turning on Willow 2 days before it even happened.
Yeah,
See,
man, I'm just happy Russo's not in AEW because he would have turned them both and called them Ebony and Ivory. Oh god.
It didn't have them tongue kisses and shit like that. You know he loved his lesbian action.
Oh god.
HLA.
Did I hear somebody say 3 minutes?
Oh man, we got 3 minutes of it. 3 minutes.
Yo, man, imagine this bloodline story if Rosie and Umaga were still alive, man.
Oh man, you know they would have been with the Chief off the kick. You know they would have been with the Chief. That would have been his bodyguards off the kick.
Like you know where this is heading to, right? And I can't believe nobody said this yet.
Still had 3 minute warning, then anytime they would be doing tribal court, the defendant would have 3 minutes to explain.
That would have been awesome.
Hey,
You got 3 minutes to explain.
They would say, "Did I just say 3 minutes?"
You got 3 minutes to explain yourself, or you get your ass kicked, man. That'd have been fantastic.
It's funny that you bring up that word court because of council court, a few motherfuckers is up out of here. Either motherfuckers is too scared to pull up, or you know what? That's why, like, with this dude, Nate, shots go out to the guy. You know what I mean? What he said. He pulled up.
Yeah,
he pulled up like a real man and was like, whatever,
like a G.
Everybody else was, ducking and hiding. I'm like, yo, like, you don't want no accountability at all? Like, what the fuck? But I'm going back to with that shit with these dudes, 3 minute warning. It's damn man, Umaga, man. Umaga would have been something else.
Man, Umaga was a fucking beast. I don't care what no one says.
He's Samoan bulldozer. Umaga.
Escúcheme.
No, that dude was a perfect monster, man.
My name is
Armando.
Yeah, that shit was over like a motherfucker, man.
Yep.
Oh god.
Remember when he was the general manager at ECW? I'm like, what are we doing here?
Oh god, that
shit was random as fuck. I'm like,
that
was the end.
The greatest Latin GM was the GM of freaking Lucha Underground. That fucker.
On some real shit, they should do that on Ballet. Yes. Definitely put Umaga in the Hall of Fame.
He's not in? I thought he was in.
He's not in the Hall of Fame. No.
They inducted Yokozuna. I know that.
Oh, okay.
They inducted Yokozuna. Yeah,
that definitely makes sense. Putting Yoko.
Like, you know what's coming next, right? Everybody sees what's happening next.
What?
Right? Okay. Rikishi, I think, because Rikishi keeps on hinting that he's going to show up sooner or later.
Oh,
he's been hinting that for 3 years.
Yeah, only place he's going to is Subway.
I think he might be the person who introduces Jacob Fatu to WWE.
Introduces Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, like puts him in the situation. Like, for instance, right?
Like, represent him.
Got to be a baby face.
No. He'll come out and say, don't make me bring your cousin out here, and everybody is looking surprised, like, no way, you're not bringing him.
Are you trying to put him over, like, A main eventer off the kick,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, like off the bat.
I mean, I'd be down for that, honestly.
And then all of a sudden, Solo fucks up Umaga, or no, fucks up Rikishi, and then Rikishi says, "Okay, I'm bringing Jacob next week," and then that's how Raw ends.
I wouldn't mind that. I actually
I
wouldn't mind
wouldn't
that.
know that either, honestly. But Jacob's got to be a babyface though, because he's definitely going to overshadow. He's definitely going to overshadow Solo.
That's what
But
this is
here's the
leading up
thing,
to,
though. Here's the thing, because if Rikishi was to come back, be on TV or whatever he does, you already know is going to lead to somebody brushing their teeth with his ass. You already know that's what's going to lead to. Somebody's going to get the stinky face, and I'm not here to see no damn stinky face. I don't want to see Rikishi put on a fucking thong and catch somebody with a damn stinky face in the year 2024. I'm sorry.
Know what I just
sorry, not sorry.
Know what I just thought of just like a few minutes ago. Do you know how
right, ballet?
Know how Drew's gonna win the title in 2 weeks? I think Punk is gonna cause Priest.
I think Punk is gonna cause Drew.
No.
Damn, so the pay-per-view is in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be at work again. Yo, come on, son.
Let's see what time the pay-per-view is. Hold on.
It's gonna be at 1:00, dude.
It don't matter. Like on when the weekends I work, I'm there like literally all weekend. I might as well sleep there.
He caused me to be in customs again. Fuck off, man.
It's gonna be these foreign pay-per-views are always in the afternoon.
Why the fuck do I have to always be in customs every time they go to national? Fuck off.
Yo, you gotta tell them, be like, look, man.
You gotta tell them stop going international.
I got frequent flyer miles over here. The fuck?
These foreign pay-per-views are always in the afternoon.
Like the amount of shit I say about other countries is not even funny.
Oh my god! I'm laughing my ass off.
What you seen, Toby? What you got? What you got?
Shout outs to my boy A-Track. He's on the Solo Monster page, and he's got a post that said, "Calm y'all asses down and shut the fuck up. Most of y'all never even watched TNA."
Yeah, he stays spazzing. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Let me see. Yeah, shouts go out to A-Track. He be spazzing.
Hey, like, is that something that I said? Sit down and shut the fuck up.
Nah, he right though. I'm immune to it at this point. Whenever somebody shows up, somebody shows up on a bigger promotion, people pretend like they always fucked with them. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like if Hook was to show up at NXT, which he will eventually, people's gonna fucking lose their shit. And it's like, y'all wasn't here for Hook when he was in AEW. Come on now. Like, it's good to be excited, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna give the promotion some traffic. But rock with the motherfucker through and through. Don't just be like a tribalist and be like, he's over there fighting in front of 10 people. But when he comes to NXT or when he comes to the main roster, you ready to drop your pants.
Right.
That's the only reason. That's the only negative. That's the only negative to Jacob Fatu being in WWE. Like, so many people are going to pretend like they've been following this dude's career. Like, y'all dudes got one MLW episode, not one.
Like, I keep shit real. I be letting motherfuckers know.
MLW once.
I be letting motherfuckers know, like, yo, I don't know them. Like, you know what I mean? I'll ask one of y'all, like, yo, who's this? I don't know this motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be quick to call somebody a bum if I don't know them. I ain't gonna lie. But nonetheless, I'll keep it real.
They said that about Julia. They know who she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'll be watching NJPW. I always watch. I don't be watching that shit. I'm not saying that it's whack or whatever. It's just like what I've seen is really just not my cup of tea. Like the whole thing with constantly kicking out of finishers and every match is like 20 minutes. I don't have the time. It's too much for me.
know what I watched for the first time in fucking years? I watched the fucking old AAA pay-per-view. I think it was Worlds Collide. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh man,
It was Worlds Collide with and like I saw Rey Mysterio like in that pay-per-view. I was like, shit. No wonder he tore his ACL. No wonder he had surgery on his knee 3 times.
yeah, them dudes they be wigging the fuck out over there, B.
I had 3
They
surgeries.
be botching half the time too. That's why them dudes be dying in the fucking locker room after a match.
I got 3 surgeries on my left knee. I'm like, no wonder you had 3 surgeries.
But hey, Ray's still going, man. God bless him. Ray's still going. Like in wrestling years, that dude is in his 60s.
No, fuck his 80s.
Man, Ray. I think Jericho needs to take a lesson on how to do a lion salt, Ray.
He's still doing the lion salt. I thought he stopped doing that shit.
Ooh, Jericho?
Yeah.
He does it once. He does it here and there once in a while, but yeah.
That's why Jericho needs to fuck off.
Like, yo, Jericho, what are we doing? And then he pinned Hook.
He pinned Shibata because of Brian Keith.
Okay,
Brian Keith,
yeah,
dumbass.
I know the he has showed up, but
Who
at least he
recommended-
ain't pinned Hook. But it's like,
Who recommended Brian Keith to me? Which one do you?
Brian Keith. This is what Brian Keith does, man. I've seen this before. This is nothing new.
Brian Keith looks like a background person from an X-Men movie. That's what he looks like. To me.
He
Not
did like
impressive.
one of the Joker's henchmen.
Not impressive. Fucking sucks.
It's and he is a bounty hunter, so I get it. He's a bounty, but there's a thing with that. Bounty hunters don't really have loyalty like that.
No, they don't.
They're contractors.
Right.
So how the fuck are
Exactly.
you on a stable? You can't be with a stable. You a mercenary, you bum.
I don't think he's part of the stable. I think it was just a hired to do a job.
Yeah. So
he
I think
turned-
they
he
should
turned
make
heel.
that apparent. I think they should make that apparent tomorrow too. Like, and we're gonna pull up. Like, we here for Dynamite tomorrow. 'Cause
on
that's gonna be
MJF's
must-see.
return. On MJF's return, I swear, man, it's like some people have like 20/20 vision. People haven't figured it out that like his whole gimmick is basically just throwing shots at everybody. He threw a shot at New Japan and nobody gave a shit, but then he mentioned Vince McMahon and everyone lost their mind. That's like some Joker Dark Knight shit.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of him. He mentions WWE in every single promo. I'm not,
But he also mentioned New Japan and nobody says anything. Like
because they don't know. They don't know about this shit. They pretend to know about it.
that's what he's doing. That's his whole point. That's the other part of MJF that no one talks about is that he talks about people who pretend to know, and no one ever focuses on that. They just focus on the WWE stuff. So
Right.
that just shows you.
And it's like, yo, if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. It's okay. I don't get it. Like, why just be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm interested, I'll watch a match here and there. Like, nobody's not gonna shoot you in the head if you say that. Like, it's okay to not know. Like Stardom, I don't watch Stardom. People talk about it a lot. I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about it.
Mostly Meltzer.
I don't watch Stardom either, so I wouldn't know either.
Yeah. Didn't you say Black Salt Julia came from there?
Yeah, like how I found out about Julia was through TNA. Like
Okay.
she did a match at TNA, and she was really good in that match.
Yeah, like
The reason-
I used to watch
the reason-
MLW like religiously. Like I don't even watch MLW like that. I watch it like sporadically here and there just to try to, see
Same.
what's going on here and there. And it's not because I don't like I just don't be having the time,
Right. And the reason why TK never went after Julia is because of a lot of Joshi drama. So
Okay,
they
I
rabbit
just
hole,
got
not
some
gonna go down that.
confirmation. Just got some confirmation from my source. Jordan Grace did not sign with WWE, but it's a talent exchange.
Makes sense.
That's what-
Ooh.
Right. That's exactly what I said. WWE is okay. What's in it for us?
So
Trying to
wait,
do it.
hold on. What about Ethan Page? Is Ethan Page a talent exchange also? Oh, matter of fact, no.
he's not.
I'm tripping.
No.
I'm tripping. My bad. He's in AEW. My bad. Excuse me.
Yeah, Ethan Page's deal expired a long time ago.
Yeah, that too. So, are
My
they gonna?
question is, how fast are they going to turn on Ethan Page? The fans, I mean.
So
Now wait,
Darby-
hold on. I'm thinking about this, right? Maybe what you said, Black Star, is gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's a talent exchange. Roxy's gonna go and cause.
and cost Jordan Grace the title.
Yeah,
I hope I see that. I
it
want to
makes
see
That has
perfect
to happen.
sense.
That have to happen next.
Wait, but who is Jordan defending the title against next though?
Doesn't matter. She's losing it.
Well, it
No,
does.
but she might not
Actually,
be
it does matter.
defending it this week.
Yeah,
It does matter.
it does matter a lot.
But who,
It could be.
it does,
It could
'cause
be
I wonder-
against that.
I know she wrestled Marty Bell last week, so
No, not Marty Bell, but the other Dominican.
Hold up. Since we all know that they're fucking taking our ideas, TK, what the hell, man? We pitched you idea. Give me Delia
Oh,
Garcia.
man.
Give me Marty. It'll make you money. What's going on? All right, please continue.
oh god.
But yeah,
Shouts out to Marty. She mad good peoples.
Yep.
But it's a talent exchange. Like she's gonna be in NXT for a few weeks, but it looks like what I said is going to happen. Roxy's gonna cost Jordan Grace the title, making that match more important. Perhaps if she wins the NXT
for the title.
If she wins the NXT title.
No, I said who's Jordan Grace defending against?
Let me see. Continue talking.
Is she defending the title this week? I don't know.
No, like I'm talking about like in the next pay-per-view.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't know if they found a contender for her yet.
She fucking around, lose that shit at the damn house show.
Okay. Yeah, because we talked about this a couple of episodes ago. Because the current Knockouts division is it's not good.
Yeah,
at all.
like exactly. That's why I meant, because Jordan Grace. Let's really be real. Jordan Grace, deep down inside, she's ready to get the fuck up out of there and spread her wings. And you know what I mean? Why not? She held that division down. It's just time for her to do her thing in WWE. I ain't gonna lie. I'm also shocked that she went to NXT. I figured she would have went straight to the main roster. She did great in the Royal Rumble.
I didn't really see her come up in the main roster because the main roster crowd ain't familiar with her like that. So
what? At the Royal Rumble, she did get a pop. She got a pop at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, at the Royal Rumble. But I'm talking about the main roster. Every main roster crowd is different. They not gonna know. They not gonna remember her.
But there wasn't whatchamacallit. They wasn't Philly. So that is a wrestling based city right there.
Yeah. You really gonna have Jordan Grace pop up in a redneck state like Nebraska or something? Come on.
Oh please, who the fuck Nebraska pops for anyway? Yeah. No motherfuckers, they just sit there.
What really set everything back. What really set everything back, and I remember this shit too. It was fucking stupid. I remember like it was because I already knew you said, man, but I remember you went off on this. This was a while back. I think it was I forgot what year it was, but Gargano and Ciampa were feuding in NXT.
Oh yeah, I know where you're going.
But then Vince called them up for one night. Vince called them up for one night to have a tag match against the Revival, aka FTR, to completely ignore the blood feud that they were going through. And they were like in some place in fucking Mississippi, and those fans from Mississippi had no clue who the fuck they were.
Exactly. They were sitting in their hands.
Bro, they was dead in the water that night.
Hold on,
and then Vince used that crowd as an excuse to be like, oh, well, no one knows who they are. And it's like, of course they don't know. It's fucking Tupelo, Mississippi, or wherever the fuck they were.
And plus, these two were already in a feud for the NXT title, and you reunite them as a tag team.
That shit was bogus as fuck. And Vince, he was just being petty. Because doing something like that was too calculated. You can't sit there and say, "Oops, my bad."
Right.
No,
He
Or
did
that
you know
that.
what the
time,
fuck you was
and then
doing.
and then around that
He didn't
same
even do
time,
it with them. He did it with Alice. He did it with Alistair
right?
Black
I was
and
about
Fred
to
the
mention that,
Dude.
right? Because
Right.
that was their debut. Their debut was as a tag team, but they were never a tag team in NXT. They were singles wrestlers. It made no sense. It's stupid.
Like, what the
Right.
fuck, man? Like, he was just being so petty. It's like, yo, my dude, you're competing with your company. NXT, you paying NXT out of your pocket, my nigga. What are we doing here? You are really that butthurt.
You
Because
don't.
go ahead,
You didn't
TKO,
think.
go ahead.
No, you're right. No, I was agreeing, but you didn't think that Vince heard the whispers of fans saying that NXT takeovers were better than Vince McMahon's pay-per-views
No,
every week?
they were not whispers. They were fucking screams.
Right,
They were screaming at Vince like, "Hey, why the fuck, yo?" Like,
bro,
I just miss that hourly NXT black and gold goodness, man.
This
man.
NXT, this NXT is getting better though. Yeah, you gotta admit that.
You
I
know
don't
what's the
care.
difference? When it came to black and gold, it was more organic. You wasn't just getting all types of outside resources. You know
True.
what I'm saying? It was homegrown, and motherfuckers was killing it, and they didn't oversaturate it. They didn't try to shove it in your face consistently. It was an hour show, and sometimes the PLE will be like what, an hour and a half,
The
It would
pacing
be
was
a,
great.
it would be an hour.
and
It
the
would be an
shit'll be
hour
just
with like five
flawless.
matches. It
The
would be an
pacing was
hour with
great.
like five
For me,
matches.
the best NXT was like 2014, 2015, 2016. It was like a combination of homegrown people like Tyler Breeze, but then you
Yep.
had like indie people like Balor,
Yep.
Sami Zayn, but then
Mm-hmm.
you had people from the main roster who had gone back down there to reinvent themselves to have like new characters and shit.
Yeah.
And then you combine that like with people that was on the rise, like Velveteen Dream. It was a nice balance. It was a nice balance of like new
Yes.
people, indie people, and like bigger, more mainstream names. And then as NXT
Right.
blew up, Triple H was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna turn it into Ring of Honor with like a better budget."
But
And
it worked. But it actually worked though. The product, the match wise, the takeover shit got a little bit better when you did that.
Everything
By the
yeah,
just
way,
meshed. It was everything. Like everybody played a part. Everybody. When it came to the
mhm.
talent, when it
To
came to
me,
the
Triple H is
commentators, when it came to the
yo
commissioner,
more
like
yo to
I mean, the general manager. Excuse me. Go ahead,
Mhm.
TK.
yeah, but to me, Triple H's best score was the Undisputed Era, man. Once he brought
Yeah.
Adam Cole and them up, it was game over.
And I ain't gonna lie. At first, I didn't like the name. Like the first when he first announced it, I was like, "The Undisputed Era." Oh, come on, that shit
Right.
sound corny. I'm not with it. And then you know what I mean. After a while, it started to mesh. I'm like, "Yeah, okay.
their
Now,
I
now
can
theme,
you
dig
get
this."
it.
their theme was the best theme in NXT.
Chef was
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
yeah, it's good, man.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
It was the right time too because all of them minus Bobby were in good health back then.
Where's the
So it
lie?
worked.
Yo, that was the most silent TNA ever been. Any crowd, like that shit was like you could hear an ant fart in that fucking crowd.
Nobody
That
gave
shit was
one
insane.
damn.
I'm like, yo, I never heard the crowd so quiet in my because they was like, what?
Why
I
is
know
he
people still
here?
debate. I know people still debate and go back and forth on whether or not Adam Cole or the Undisputed Kingdom would have worked on the main roster. And I always just
No one
say,
asked.
I always just say you don't have to ask that question. Just look at everybody that was part of the same class as him. Look at guys like Ricochet, Gargano,
Yeah.
Ciampa,
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne. What are they doing? They're just doing like they're not in a bad spot, but they're not in a good spot either. They're just kind of
You're doing
there.
fuck all.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah,
you stupid.
I still, don't- I still say the Undisputed Era wouldn't have hit as good as it should on the main roster.
I'm entering my prime of bullshit.
But hold on, here's
I
the
get-
thing. It's just sucks because the Undisputed Kingdom, it could have worked, but injuries.
Right.
I found my voice, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be doom for everybody.
Yo, man, it's like it really because I knew it was going there, and people was, who's the devil? Who's the devil? I'm like, what are we doing here? We all know it's fucking cold. Stop it.
The devil is sleep with one eye.
And I was here for it. I'm like, yo, I'm here for that shit, B, because I know the Undisputed Kingdom is gonna cook. And look what happened.
Cole got hurt.
Cole stepped on a Lego.
Well, at least MJF's back. I'm happy he's back.
Yeah.
I think Adam Cole's injury is close to being healed. He can at least walk again, which is a good sign.
That is, and I thought he was gonna be out for like after summer. That's what I thought he was gonna come back after the summertime. But I'm glad he's healthy.
Like Cole has to trust that foot again, and that's gonna take a while.
I need him to stop with the whole always throwing shots at WWE or talking about WWE. Stop that shit. You're supposed to be on a new chapter. He's supposed to be on a new chapter. You ditch the scarf, you do it with a devil mask, all that shit. You revamping everything when it comes to your character. No more WWE jabs or no more. That's it. Because he does that shit in every single promo. It's like, yo.
No, but he had to announce that he resigned, and that's the way that he announced.
Yeah, but we knew he was gonna stay with AEW.
True.
At least I
ain't gonna lie. I thought I was like I was on the fence with it. I wouldn't have been surprised if he'd have showed up in WWE.
Yeah, there are still some people that were in denial about it.
I'm telling you, if at the Rumble you heard I'm
about to pull it up right now.
Bro, you know Def Rebel will give him some lame as fuck theme. Nobody would know. Come on.
Oh my god!
Right.
But imagine if you heard that song.
Bro, I literally said in the chat, Carlito's theme song is trash.
Yeah.
I never really listened to it until I heard it on Raw. I'm like, good God!
But the thing is, they don't have the rights to his original music. What happens to his? They could have just had him come out with his original music.
They do have the rights to his music. They created.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are they doing? Why they had him come out with that generic shit?
They had him come out to some generic ass Latin song. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Why did they do that? I'm thinking like they don't own the rights because who was before Def Rebel that did that.
The CFO.
Yes,
it was Jim Johnson.
Oh, Jim Johnson. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe Jim Johnson has a right to it.
Like collaborated.
Oh, they did? Get out of here! Seriously?
Yeah, like at one point before Jim Johnson left, it was the two of them working together.
I didn't know that. Oh, there you go.
Man.
Yeah, but before Jim Johnson told Vince to fuck off.
That's crazy because it's like, damn, that dude Jim Johnson ain't TCFO a damn thing.
He probably showed him how to do like the Roman Reigns shit, and then just took his check and left.
I would assume
this game is getting good.
Oh, who's playing?
Luka Doncic just hit a 4-point play with 13.2 left to go. Bad news is that Minnesota is up 3, about to be up 1, or about to be up 2.
Yeah, this is the final. What's going on in the other finals? Oh, who got swept?
Who was in the East? Boston and Indiana.
Yeah. The Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, Boston clean swept them.
Yo, Boston was out for blood. They wanted the Knicks blood. They was like, yo, they wanted that smoke. Next thing you know, the Knicks lost. I'm like, what else is new?
I'm sorry, I'm showing my age here. Anytime I see the Timberwolves, I think of Air Bud.
The fuck? The dog?
But Luka just
the fucking dog.
Luka just missed the and one. And now he's doing the Kobe, ripping his jersey.
They got like 12 seconds left. It looks like.
Yeah, it's ball game over. Like unless Luka pulls a Reggie Miller, it's ball game over.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm looking for that shit right now, though. I got you right now. I almost got it.
Yeah, Copeland's gonna be out for some time, like 4 to 6 months, I believe.
Yeah, Copeland's out for the rest of this year.
I ain't gonna lie, he's a fucking idiot. I don't care. Like, why did he do that? He looked stupid doing that.
He thought he was back in the. He thought he was back in the Attitude Era. I mean, they brought back Gangrel too, so.
That was hot. And this dude Gangrel could still do a decent looking DDT.
Hey, did I say that was gonna happen? If Edge came out to
yep, Gangrel was always cool. I like Gangrel.
Gangrel was always the shit, man.
Yo, man, the Brood, man, that's like top 3 theme all time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they have a rap version of that song too?
Nah, they didn't.
Nah.
I would have definitely, because I used to spit balls off of that beat all the damn time, so I would know for sure. I used to rap off of that beat and the Badman beat from Rikishi.
That was a good ass song.
Oh, hold on, I got it right now. Look, here we go.
I'm a bad man.
I must be thinking of WWF Aggression because that CD was fire.
Oh hell yeah! I got
WWE.
I gotta look for that shit on fucking Apple Music.
I know
I wonder if they got Aggression on Apple Music.
It's on
CDs
YouTube.
Are the thing anymore. I know CDs are the thing anymore, but even if they were, they couldn't do that now because their music isn't that good. So,
right.
Def Rebel's greatest hits.
No, but the reason why Aggressive was so good was because they had real rappers rapping original songs. They need to go back to that.
Right.
There you go.
I mean, if they could bring Sexxy Red on NXT, they could do it. Oh man,
you well let me chill. I'm doing too much.
Man, I'm actually glad MJF staying on AEW, honestly.
MJF actually has one of those I forgot what you call it. His theme is like one of those like generic themes you can get like off a computer or something, but it's actually pretty good.
Like imagine MJF on Netflix. Jesus.
Oh man. MJF would have no filter at all. Less filter than he does now. Not that he has filter now.
I know YouTube gonna be mad at me right now. They're fucking up again.
I know they definitely have a rap version. I know they definitely have a rap version of MJF's theme.
Hey, Ballet, see if I'm still live, yo. See if I'm still live somewhere else.
No, we didn't hear any music, so don't worry.
All right, cool.
That was me. That was me humming the song.
But yeah, well, we're gonna pull up tomorrow though. Let's get up out of here. We got a long week. We got tomorrow. We got Friday. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about.
In 2 weeks, if I'm stuck in custody, I'm blaming you fucks.
It's been a crazy night already.
Yeah, man. Yo, man. Jordan Grace, Ethan Page, Sexxy Red, Ski Yee.
Tomorrow, Swerve Strickland's gonna fight Kill Switch.
At least they're trying.
Yo, damn.
Right.
Luchasaurus, damn, homie. In high school, he was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Remember, Luchasaurus was like, he was considered to be a future world champion there. He was so over with the kids. Yes.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. But he was over though. He was over. You know what started this grove? You know what started this grove?
Said what?
When he got, hold on, give me 1 second. You know what started his growth is when he had got hit with that lawsuit with the mask. That shit really fucked up his growth. Pause.
And
Remember
now
he
he's
had
being
that lawsuit.
overshadowed by Christian.
Yeah, because it's like, what are they gonna do? Because they're not gonna have a whole storyline where he's gonna, try to resist when it comes to Christian's orders. They already teased that shit from before, and then
It did, and they just dropped it.
right.
And then Tony Khan pulled events.
And plus, Luchasaurus is not. And plus, I doubt Luchasaurus is going to win a promo battle against Christian.
Oh,
So,
no.
So you might as well just 86 that.
Kill switch. You had a father, but your father's dead.
Ballet said he's being overshadowed by Nick Wayne too. Yeah,
Nick. A lot of people don't give Nick Wayne credit. He is really good in the ring.
Yeah,
I think people's giving him credit.
And also, I hope they capitalize. Him and Swerve actually had a banger rivalry on the Indies. So,
oh, please, for the love of God, don't have.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was on the
oh
Solo
God,
Monster
I'm not
page
saying
like
that.
an hour ago.
Okay.
I was on the Solo Monster page like 2 hours ago, and somebody was like, "Oh, what happened to Penelope Ford and what's his name? Not Kip Sabian, her actual guy, but the one that she was paired up with in the beginning,
Mira,
Joey Janela,
Joey Janela.
yeah.
Whatever
Somebody
happened
was
to
like,
that dude?
Joey
he got
Janela
released.
Ben got released.
Yeah, I know, but he's in the Indies.
flaming super kick with
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
that's the last thing I remember him doing, the flaming super kick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the Indies now, surfing there.
I haven't watched it yet, Henny guy, but I've been hearing that the WNBA has been having some good crowds lately. Good on them.
Yeah, they have. Kaylin Clark.
Oh,
great
God.
job.
Oh God, yeah.
So Henny guy was asking if Gangrel ever won a title. Yeah, I think he won a European belt in WWE.
Yep, he did. Yep.
Yeah.
And why didn't they put him on WWE ECW? Because Kevin Thorne was there.
Kevin Thorne, dude.
Kevin Thorne was garbage, man. Come on. He really was. That Kevin Thorne gimmick was not it, bro.
Let me
Yo, you think he fucked Ariel? They was talking
Little
a
Mermaid?
lot.
Don't talk about Little Mermaid like that. Come on, man.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, I found my
Oh,
voice.
my
A lot of
God.
people are getting.
I need to stop smoking.
What got me about that is that even as a kid, I knew that Sebastian was gay. Like, why are you going to give Sebastian? Like, come on. Like, the name just tells itself.
A flaming
Ariel,
hole.
come on, man.
Oh man. Yeah.
Out in the show, we work all day. Out in the sun, we slave away.
Who wants to get pimp slapped?
Oh,
Yo,
man.
I ain't watched the live movie version. I ain't seen
I
that.
didn't either. I'll tell you the
I actually want to see it because I like the Little Mermaid. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. Yeah, come on, B. Seriously, like
I didn't
what?
say. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just saying in general it wasn't my favorite. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, Little Mermaid was funny as hell.
I didn't say it wasn't funny. It just wasn't my favorite. That's it.
I like looking at Ursula's boobs when I was little. That's about it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a first. That right there's a first.
I mean,
but hey,
most of the Disney villains are pancakes, but she had a little something, So
Thank you for letting
Ursula
me.
was like Ursula was like the mean auntie that go to church every day.
Thank you for letting me, of all people, know that.
It's true though.
Yo, like fuck it. Like I could I'll stop the show like what? In the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Let's talk about some movies real quick. Let's talk about some TV stuff, like when it comes to movies and cartoons. Y'all want to do that real quick before we get up out of here?
Yeah, sure.
The greatest cartoon that I ever seen was the X-Men in the 90s.
Yo,
every single day after school, I used to watch
that new X-Men was an X-Men 97. That shit is fucking fantastic.
Yes,
it came on every Saturday, right?
No,
come on after
no,
school.
no, fuck that old X-Men. The X-Men that's on Netflix. Was it Netflix or Hulu? One of them.
No, Disney Plus, right?
Disney Plus, yeah. That shit is fucking. It's so good.
It's not better than the one from the 90s.
Yes, it is. So I used to watch that one. This one is really good. Like the one from before used to drag a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like it was completely trash. I ain't gonna say that, but the X-Men 97 is way better than that old one.
That's cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I haven't checked it out yet.
Like another great. Like I was watching Family Matters the other day on like on one of those, like those BET.
Your BET Plus.
Yeah. Like I was watching it. Those are like Carl Winslow doesn't get enough credit for being a good black TV dad.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely one of the, he's definitely one of the best dads out here. Well, at that time, I should say.
Like to me, I have to adjust the list a little bit because I think I put Uncle Phil number one.
I agree. And he was repping for us fat people out here. So there you go.
But Carl Winslow is a close second to Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
You know who else don't? You know what show else doesn't get enough credit? What's that show called? Rock.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rock. That show Rock don't get enough credit either.
Yo, I loved Rock. Yo,
and that's ROC Rock. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like then like I was scrolling through Peacock, right? And I found Rock 11 on there. I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Oh god,
fuck that. Flavor of Love.
That's all I need to be on Peacock is Flavor of Love.
Oh god,
Flavor of Love, B. That's what started all of this bullshit. You wouldn't have no Love and Hip Hop, all that, if it wasn't for fucking Flavor of Love. Flavor of Love started all the fuckery.
Somebody needs to do like a Terminator satire where somebody goes back to 2004, 2005, whatever fucking year it was, to kill Flavor Flav to stop just to be safe, you gotta kill him and you gotta kill New York. You gotta kill her too.
Nah, B. I love those shows, B.
That's where the shift really started.
The way New York whooped that poor white girl's ass for spitting on her.
If somebody spits in your face, you gonna whoop her ass too.
That ass will be one of the classic ass will be. And
I just want to say this is crazy. I can't believe I've been saying this. What was her name? The superhead chick, Kareen Steffens. Kareen Steffens, man. Kareen Steffens, she walked so these OnlyFans girls could run.
Yeah, she made a lot of skrill off those books. I thought she only wrote one book. My lady said, like, nah, she wrote a few books.
Seriousness, she was like one of the first people that was, it was a different time. The world just wasn't ready. She was one of the first people that was calling out certain people in the industry for being gay, like Diddy, Jamie Foxx.
Yo, you had to mention him first, though. You ain't.
He let off with Diddy.
And that's the thing, like we not gay bashing. If you gay, you gay. He's a predator. That's the difference.
Right. The thing I don't like, man, it's the same thing, man. The same thing with R. Kelly, the same thing with Diddy, and I can't speak for other communities. I can only speak for the black community because I'm black and we're all black. Most of our listeners are black. I just hate it, like when someone's finally exposed for being a piece of shit. And then you just have all these people talking about like, oh, I had no idea, or like, yeah, like I knew. It was like, man, if you knew, why didn't you say shit, bro? Like y'all were sitting on this shit for years. Y'all knew about this shit, but whatever, man. Whatever.
Like, yo, fuckers, believe it or not, yes, I am black. I might sound white, but yes, I am black.
Oh shit!
So
Shots fired. Shots fired. And that's another thing too, B. If you know what I mean, if a black person speaks properly, that doesn't mean, It's okay to speak properly. It's okay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't speak. I ain't gonna lie. I speak proper broken language. That's how I go. Like that's me. You know what I mean? Like I don't discredit nobody. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not a piece of shit, it's all good. We all sin. We all sin under the sun. As long as you a good person, you know what I mean, and you can talk. Just talk your shit, B.
My
The
stepsister,
fuck?
my stepsister said it to me when she was all like, "Why do you sound so white?" I was like, "Fuck off."
I ain't gonna lie. I used to
It's
say the
done.
same thing too when
I
I was
always,
younger.
I always say that too. It's dumb. Like people need to look at. I mean, just go on YouTube, man. We don't need a time machine. YouTube is a time machine. Just anybody that always talks about stuff like that, just go on YouTube and look at different Pac interviews, listen to Biggie interviews, listen to Snoop interviews. Just about every single like pioneer in the rap scene, and when they speak in their regular voices, they sound hella intelligent. There's their
Yes,
normal voice, there's their
Yes.
normal voice, there's their rap voice, and there's their acting voice.
right.
So many
Cause you
people
can't
have
be
never heard.
just like yo son, yo what's good, yo. It's a time for
Right,
that.
Right.
right. So many people have never heard Little John speak in his actual normal voice. Dude sounds like a fucking white suburban dude in fucking South Carolina.
And that is
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. Like articulation is so important. That's how you get your point across.
Right.
Problem is not a lot of these rappers can do that. Most of these rappers today really be sounding ignorant as hell.
That's
Right.
right,
That got
ballet.
lost
We
in translation.
trilingual, especially me from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. I got all different aspects of life roaming around me in my everyday life. So I'm, you know what I mean? I'm cherry picking off of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all over. I'm hood, but I can definitely walk in the office because I've done that shit plenty of times. I could walk in the office and talk to a motherfucker that's wearing a suit. And
They
I'll
just
say
said
just like
they
that. And they would, if anything, most of them that's like that, they would accept it more because it's more genuine than me trying to perpetrate a fraud.
And yep, and now it's official. WWE and TNA have started a partnership. It looks like what I said earlier in the show is coming. It is going to come true.
They listen to
I
the show right now. That's why they say,
wonder
yeah,
who came up with that idea.
Black Star.
Hi, Nancy.
As soon as Black Star came up with the idea, they writing down the notes like,
Like, hi, nice to meet you.
hey, let them know, yo, send them the cash at Black Star.
WWE, AEW, we don't have a dog in this fight. Just pay us
Yeah,
a check. We can help
We
you.
just want great wrestling. That's it.
And
There's nothing wrong with that.
somewhere in Stanford, we got a Dr. Claw motherfucker listening to every episode.
Yo, WWE, I do not like to be.
Next time.
Next
Yeah.
time, Gadget. Next time.
Yo, the animated Inspector Gadget was the shit too. Yeah.
Definitely animated. The live action, that dude Matthew Broderick, somebody need to beat him the fuck down for doing that shit.
Yeah, somebody.
Yo, fuck. Yo, man, fuck him. This is like the most random segue. I would never mention this, but since you brought him up, man, fuck that dude, Matthew Broderick. This dude was getting some top, and he killed a mother and the mother's daughter, and to this day, he has not been held accountable for it.
Whoa,
But I know
whoa,
for a fact-
whoa. You
Where are
serious?
you? Where are
Yeah,
you
look it up,
finding
man.
this shit from?
Look it up, man.
I'm about to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
He was getting some top. He was getting some top, and he got.
Did he
into a
get
car
charged
crash.
for it?
No.
So you didn't put the car in park, basically?
No, they was driving on the road. It was driving on the road.
Okay.
It was a clear blue sky day, no cloud. It was sunny, but not bright and sunny. He was driving the highway. His car was going one way.
He was
the
on
car
cocaine.
Was going the other way, and basically his car merged into the other lane, hit the other car head on, and the other person in the other car was the
I think
mother
I
and the
found
daughter.
it.
So yeah, he was on cocaine.
The only person that was in the car of him was his girlfriend at the time, And when they were taken to the hospital, he had a few scratches. The girl, her jaw was dislocated. And the only reason your jaw can be dislocated is if you have like your mouth open at the exact moment that you experience blood-borne trauma. So what probably happened?
There you go.
What probably happened was she was giving him some top.
He was just charged $175 fine. The fuck?
Right. Yep.
That is fucking insane.
And here's another thing people don't know about him. Right. He doesn't got to do shit for the rest of his life because people don't know this. He was actually the voice actor for Simba, adult Simba in The Lion King. So he gets royalties.
So he was
for that
okay.
Shit. He gets royalties. Okay. So yeah, he's a piece of shit. And so anyway, he killed the daughter and he killed the mom. And the only thing the sister wanted, the sister of the mother who was killed, the sister just said, "I'd really be appreciative if you could come and visit their grave and put flowers on it." And he promised her he would, and he never did. Fuck him.
Okay, fuck off. Okay.
Man, you always learn something in the round table. That's why I love this show.
Yep.
But yo,
let me pull it up again for the people in the back. For the people in the back, let's pull that article up again.
I learned this years ago when I was bored one day, and I remember I don't know where I was. I think I was in the library. I was just scrolling through, and I came across this link, and it was like 10 celebrities that have committed murder that you may not know of. I remember that vividly, and he was like number 2 on the list. I was like, what? And I fell down the rabbit hole, and I was like, wow, like, yeah, no one knows about it. So,
wow.
You think you know these celebrities until you unravel something. That's why I don't wrap my life around them.
You know what I was watching the other day? Or what? Not the other day, but just today, right?
What?
I saw Kim Kardashian's kid singing absolutely horribly the song from The Lion King. I can't wait.
Are you talking about North? I see the Northwest.
It's a Kardashian baby, dude. That's bad.
And then in the back of my mind, I was all like, "Who did Kim Kardashian fuck for her to get this role?"
But let's be nice because let's be nice. Let's be nice because it is a kid. Let's be nice.
No, I'm not bashing.
Yeah, let's be nice because she's a kid. She probably wanted to do that. Let her have her fun.
I mean, we're not bashing the kid. We're bashing the Kardashians. Like how?
No, I know. I'm just trying to put out the fire before it gets there.
Okay.
I mean, Kanye made Northwest sound dope on his song, but
hey, since you guys are mentioning cartoons earlier, I found out something cool. This Friday, Old School Toonami's coming back on the
what?
Oh yeah,
on the Cartoon Network.
Yes.
Don't do that to me, Tove. Don't.
No. It's confirmed. It's coming back. It's going to be at 5 o'clock, just like it used to be.
You about to make me cry.
All I want to see is Dragon Ball. Is Dragon Ball Z? Because I need to have finality.
Yeah. Right now they confirmed they're going to have Dragon Ball. They're going to have Sailor Moon and Naruto. That's what they got as a starter.
Yes.
So, I ain't a lot. Yo, Sailor Moon. What type of time they was on with Sailor Moon though? What are we doing here?
Yo, Sailor Moon was way ahead of its time. I'm like,
no. The elephant is definitely in the room when it comes to Sailor Moon, because they was only like 15 years old.
Wasn't there like a chick at NXT and they gave her like a Sailor Moon gimmick and like it flopped horribly or some shit?
Who?
Wait, did they?
I wasn't watching NXT anymore. They brought in some Japanese chick and they gave her like a Sailor Moon gimmick. I know they did. They had
Mato Satomura, I think her name was.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Mato Satomura.
So what? She was wearing a napkin as a skirt and she was 15 years old.
Oh God.
No, she was well into her 40s, but yeah. The one thing about Sailor Moon I always remember was Sailor Uranus, and Sailor Neptune, and the actual like manga, they're lovers, but then in the dub, they're like, oh, they're cousins, and I think I was like maybe 10
You
or
know,
11. I was like,
Dub
I
is
was,
not gonna, you know Dub is gonna censor it.
right? Even 10-year-old me was like, them two are not cousins.
Yeah, bro, you know Dub censors everything. You got to look up the original version on the
But
internet.
speaking of lesbians, I see what you're doing, TK. It's my first time mentioning this. You're doing like this. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. With like Tony Storm and Mariah May, like you're milking this. You're milking it.
For dear
It's
life.
definitely a lesbian storyline. That's just, it is what it is.
I mean,
When it comes
Mariah
to
They're
Tony
gonna
May.
Storm.
they're gonna kiss for
Mariah
real
May.
when Mariah. They're gonna
I mean,
kiss for real
Mariah been
when
making
Mariah
that.
turns on her.
I mean, Mariah.
I gotta ask you,
Mariah been.
Tove. You know, I
I
gotta
mean,
ask you,
Mariah been
Tove.
making out with that
Hold on,
other
hold on,
chick.
hold on, TKL. You know, I gotta ask you, Tove. You think the professor, aka Serena Deeb, is gonna end up kissing Tony Storm?
Probably not.
No. Mariah May will after she turns on her. That is.
I mean, Mariah May is already making out with that Mina chick, so.
Oh yeah, the Japanese chick no one gives a fuck about. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that shit, yo. My sister used to watch that fucking show. Jen.
Yeah, Jen was good.
Jim.
What was the theme song, Ballet? No one else is the same. Jem is the name. Like
Wow.
my sister used to watch that shit like every morning. That's why I remember that shit. Remember, I'm from a time where you only had 6 channels, maybe 6.
Mhm.
So we gotta fucking share the TV. We didn't have tablets and cell phones and
Right.
like that's my older sister. So if she watching Gem, I'm watching Gem. It just is what it
That's
is.
that's the thing. That's the thing that the kids today, like y'all don't. These kids, they don't know how good they have it because now you can watch whatever you want on any platform you want on your phone, your TV, your computer,
Laptop.
and then you can
Right.
and then you can stop watching it, and then when you go back watch it, it starts exactly where you left off, and like that just wasn't how it was back in the day. You had to set
Back
record
in-
that shit, and if you
Right,
didn't,
like you
fuck.
had, and like me in the East Coast, right? I barely had channel 2. I
Yep.
didn't have channel 3. Like, all right, that's how I'm gonna do it, right? The limit was channel 12, maybe channel 13. So I had to go from 2 to 13, and most of those channels was not working. You had, you know the vibe, CKO. Come, you from the Bronx too. You had
Now you right though. We had limited
2. You had 2, 4, 5, 9,
7,
and 11. That's it.
7, 9,
Oh
11.
wow, it's basically the same in California. Mine was 2, 4, 5, 9, 11, and 13.
Yeah,
13 was like
13 was like
PBS.
yeah, 13 was PBS. After the morning shows, it just nothing else mattered after that.
13 was UPN.
9 was UPN for us.
Yeah,
9
I
was
remember I remember watching UPN and SmackDown would come on, but that was
Right. Like didn't I
Right.
think like Moesha used to come on before SmackDown once upon a time.
Yep.
yeah, it was all
Yeah,
those.
I've said this several
good
times, man. It's the biggest thing that I'm still bitter about to this day, man. All them fucking white networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, UPN, they all
whitewashed
basically
them.
use black pop culture to pop off, and then when they got their numbers, they fucking ditched all of us for the white shows.
Bro,
It's the black shows that make them relevant.
whitewashed us, man.
Who remembers this?
Thanks
Back
for the
when I was-
likes. Damn, we cooking right now. Like
Man,
Bro,
fucking
we
fucking
get
Mark-
more engagement when it comes to this conversation. What the
Man,
fuck?
fucking Mark Henry had 3-6 Mafia show up on a random episode of SmackDown. Like that's how you know it was the Black Channel, bro.
Right, man.
Back when I was a kid, right? I think I was like 7 years old, and I remember watching. I think it was like it was a Jerry Springer. Like I remember watching Razor Ramon. I was like, wait, what? Razor's on Jerry Springer? What was this?
I remember that. I remember the episode He came on the fucking stage with his wrestling attire still on. I'm like,
That was my.
he wasn't even in plain clothes. He was wearing his wrestling attire, gold chains, all that shit.
That was my very first episode of Jerry Springer, the one that Razor was on.
My earliest memory.
Nah, I
of,
gotta pull that up real quick before we get up out of here. I gotta pull that up when this dude Scott Hall on Jerry Springer, and rest in peace to both of those guys, man. Two heroes.
My earliest memory of I guess you could say my introduction or earliest memory into adult humor or slash like adult entertainment was one night. I must have been like maybe 6 or 7, and I was sick, and I took a nap early, and I woke up, and it was like maybe 11:15, 11:20. I went to visit my dad in the living room, and his TV was on. He had the TV on Cartoon Network, and I saw Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And Space Ghost was talking to Macho Man.
Oh hell yeah! I used to love Space Ghost.
Yo,
I used to love Space. I used to love Space Ghost and Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Like, remember, Space Ghost was like he was like Superman and Batman mixed.
Bro, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was my shit though. I ain't gonna lie, man. And the theme, I like the theme song too.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm not a Nickelodeon kid. I'm a Cartoon Network kid.
Right. I saw Randy Savage talk to Space Ghost, and I saw Zorak and Moltar, and I was like, what is this? And like, that was like I didn't realize it at the time, and none of us realized at the time, but that was basically like the prototype for Adult Swim, which still exists to this very day. And like adult humor, but disguising it where kids can watch it and not know what the hell's going on, but still think it's cool because it's fucking Space Ghost. So,
I remember I was 5. Like, I remember I was 5 years old, and I saw the Undertaker on Regis and Kathleen Lee.
Oh yeah, he was on there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Warrior was on there too.
Yeah. And like, they always showed up at Mania and SummerSlam. That's when they always showed up.
Yeah,
it was around that time. Mania and SummerSlam were the two pay-per-views leading up. The WWE wrestlers will always show up on that show.
I found it. Oh God, I found it.
Yeah, didn't Razor have the Intercontinental title with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was wearing that shit. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God! If you still had the belt on,
man, we miss you,
Razor. Yeah, listen, Gunther, you're cool, bro. You're cool, Gunther. I'm sorry, but Razor's the GOAT, bro. Razor's the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time. I'm sorry, dude. I can't think of the Intercontinental title and not think of Razor.
The Chicas, they're just for fun, man.
You know, I gotta do it sporadically.
It's crazy too, because like many, I prefer the white strap, but Razor made the black strap look that much better. No, did he?
That ladder.
Oh man,
that ladder match between him and HBK was the greatest ladder match. It will always be number one on my list.
SWAT Cats, yo, Henny God, that was my shit. SWAT Cats, yo,
I remember that show too. Yeah,
I heard they supposed to be remaking SWAT Cats.
Yeah,
I keep y'all posted on that.
It's funny, but it's unfortunate, Sam, man, because you mentioned that you were a Cartoon Network kid, and so was I. Nick had some good shit, but the problem now with Nick is like all their shit is tainted now because of the fucking Predator dude.
It's not even Nickelodeon no more.
It's not.
Right.
No,
it's not. It's not even Nickelodeon no more.
They renamed it.
It's
no,
totally...
what he means it.
Oh, okay, yeah, like metaphorically.
Yeah. It's not what it used to be. It's basically what he's saying.
They fell down the teen drama rabbit hole. They don't even do like animation like that anymore.
Like, as a matter of fact, speaking of, they still advertising. You know what I mean? Getting slimed. They're still doing it. Yeah. Little kids getting slimed.
Yeah. Like, know what I was about to say, but I stopped myself from saying it. But I'm just gonna say it anyways. Fuck it. Like, when, like, like on Nickelodeon, right? where all the good shows would come on, like all the good shows would come on like around like 7 or like 8 o'clock. Like on Nickelodeon, like Ren and Stimpy will come on like around like 8 o'clock.
Yo, my father used to love Ren and Stimpy.
Oh gosh.
Like out west, those are like why do the East Coast shows get everything live? And like I try to think that those are like, why do we always get shit last? Because like I would talk to my friend, and like my friend at the time, like he moved to New York. So he said, so like I was like talking to him one day because like he came to visit me. They said like, remember that episode on Ren and Stimpy? I was like, when was that? They said like it happened a week ago for me. I was like, really? They said like, yeah, I watched the show already. Like,
yeah, it be that old? Like shit, a whole week?
Yeah, Nickelodeon was a jack of all trades. They had like animation shows like Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold. But then they had like game shows like Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
No,
they also had like the comedy shows like All That, Keen and Kel. Speaking of that, Kel's ex-wife is tripping. Somebody needs to put up. She needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like this dude, Kel, he had opened the floodgates when he was on Club Shay Shay.
But the thing that I was about to say was that remember when Angelica would like spaz out over cookies?
Yeah.
Like it made me think. I was like, is cookies equivalent to crack?
Yeah.
Shut up, you stupid. Yo, but hold on, let me shut it down. Wait, let's shut this shit down because we went way over time. But this was a great conversation, B.
Yeah,
this was a great conversation, and I ain't gonna lie. I think I might do that. Like when it comes to the last 20 minutes of the show,
just go random.
Yeah, like when it comes to movies and television shows, because like let's really be real. Like I'm happy to be a damn nerd. I love cartoons and video games and shit like that. So I don't mind talking about shit like that.
TV bunny ears, ha! Remember that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Shots go out to Henny God. Shots go out to Ballet. Shots go out to Dynasty. Shots go out to you guys. And we all pulling up tomorrow, B, for Dynamite. Dynamite better be a good show. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
double or nothing. It should be.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, NXT cooking. NXT is the talk of the town right now. So, Dynamite they gotta show out.
WWE better not be stuck in customs again.
You gotta show them. You got a passport, B. You gotta let them know, like you got dinner with the prince out there. What's the prince name out there in Saudi Arabia?
Bin Salman.
There you go. Let them know. See, you know his name already. Look. There you go.
Like I'm sitting there. Like I'm sitting there. Like I told him, like it wasn't because I caught it. It wasn't because of that.
Oh man!
And next time you go out there, bring me back some lamb, a lamb gyro and all that. You trout mouth heathen.
No, you need to find Jafar. No, you need to find Jafar's lamb. Post a picture.
Oh man, yo, before we get out of here, I'm mad you mentioned Jafar. Because I recently watched the live action movie of Aladdin. That Jafar, come on, B. What are we doing?
Why did you do that?
Right. let's get the fuck out of here on that note.
Yeah.
Let's pull up tomorrow, B. Peace out.
Alrighty.
We out of here.